I could get a little
Marcus Graham.
I could just get a little manny with it. So y'all ain't got no censored or nothing. It ain't. Y'all not censoring shit, right?
No,
we can get a beat button.
No. I mean, not for cuss words, just for
No.
So look. Feel free to speak candidly because we
like
can for
names?
sure.
Yeah,
Like,
we'll
we can
beep out a
definitely
name or
beat
something.
that shit out.
Hey, man.
We not beeping no fucking. We not beeping no fucking cuss words, bro. Come on,
Nah,
now.
hell no.
We ain't the radio.
I'm just put up all Kev views. Do not reflect. Do not reflect y'all opinions and shit like that. Just say that at the top, just so the nigga know.
Give us a disclaimer at the beginning.
So Jay, and then you can go ahead and start it.
It's been started.
Oh, it's been started.
We've been talking.
Hey, you know what's crazy? You know what's crazy? So when I look at the thing right there, it say like whatever that time is, that's when I be feeling like we going. I didn't even know we was going. That's okay.
It's like ISO record.
That's all right. Oh, that's tight. Well, shit, nigga,
I got
we in the
3
mix.
minutes to hit this weed.
Nah, go ahead. Wait, you want to hit the weed?
Not in here though.
No. Okay.
Break time.
So let's stop. Let's stop. Hey man, so look, man, we here, we back. You know what I'm saying? We had to take a little break, but we back. Man, welcome to the No Supervision podcast, man. This is episode 6. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Goddamn. I'm your man, Super Fran. I got my co-host.
King Slim was happening.
You feel me? And we have a very amazing, we got 2 brothers here today that I'm super excited just about the conversations. Both of these brothers are multi-hyphenates, consummate creatives. Any box you try to put them in, they just get out that motherfucker and do some other shit. So I'm super excited about the conversation today, and I want everybody, man, you know what I'm saying, welcome to the podcast. Mani Draper and Kevin Allen, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that was fire, bro. Come on.
Fire, man.
6 episodes in, that's what you want?
You know what I'm saying? 6 episodes in, man.
That was fire,
I was like, man, I was really excited about today, man. I was thinking about this shit all week.
Man. I hope we live up to that. That's a great intro.
Yeah, that intro was crazy.
I mean, it's the truth, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, really? I mean, from knowing y'all for a fairly long time now, I've, been able to watch y'all do a lot. So, it's a pleasure because we get to, like, talk about some real shit today. I'm excited. Yeah, I'm excited. So, man, so what's going on, man? What we like to do is we like to kind of debrief the week.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Just get some shit off, man. Slim, how was your week this week?
Mid. I had a mid week.
Yeah?
My nephew Kobe moved in, though. So I got a new...
How old is your nephew?
23.
Oh, he gonna be fucking
He's not
bitches.
really a nephew. He ain't got no hoes.
Just put it out there.
Hey, Kobe, man. Hey, don't let that nigga get at you like that, bro.
No, Kobe's young, handsome. He's 23. He just moved out here, so I'm on his neck right
From
now.
Cleveland?
But Canton, but yeah.
Oh, okay. Let me say,
We're going to talk about Canton in a minute.
Okay.
You dissed Eric Snow. You got me fucked up. That's my family. You got me fucked up.
Hey, what I realize in this rap shit, you gotta be cool, bro. You just can't be saying shit.
You can't just be
Because
saying
people got
shit.
family for real.
That's how we
Listen to that
felt.
nigga said, man, carry you Eric Snows. I said, come on, bro.
Man,
shit.
so brother, so how was y'all week? Let's start with you. How was your week this week?
Smooth, bro. Just navigating. We just talking outside with Manny, navigating the politics, survival. We live in a Manny pocket of the world where wealth and poverty and all that shit is mixed up into one pot. So, you can be on one, like, block to block, neighbor to neighbor. You could see a whole different world. So, you just got to regulate your overall being day to day, just moving around. So we literally was just checking in about that outside, bro. But I'm glad to be here. I was looking forward to this too.
Yeah,
so.
nah, it's tight.
Yeah.
Super tight. Kev.
Hey, man. Hey.
Okay, hold on. Before you start, it's gonna be so hard for me to call this nigga Kevin.
No, you're not supposed to.
Okay, cool.
Nobody that know me as Eric is
Okay.
supposed to call me. I never told that to nobody.
That shit
I
is
never
so
said
weird, bro.
it.
Even right now, I'm like, Kev. I'm like, that shit. It's like, I feel it's like, like when people take the balloon, they go, like that's what it feels like, bro. Because I just would have called this nigga Irk. Like, all right, cool.
We could briefly. I never said to nobody, call me Kevin. Don't call me Irk. No.
Right.
I never said that.
Right.
I think people see it and they just think it's like a, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I just feel like shit. Just a nickname either way. It ain't.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, have at it.
So let me I remember, so we were having this conversation about how you don't remember anything after you're 30, right?
Nothing, not a thing.
Man.
So like I can't remember how I met Monty, but I remember how I met Irk. So let me tell this story about how me and Irk met. We got a mutual homeboy named London, and I was young. London kind of did like this and was like, nah, you fucking with us. So this is when Black Fridays and Black Saturdays were all the rage. And you're going to remember this. As soon as I tell the story, you're going to remember this. So this is my first time going to a Black Friday. I'm like, I think I just turned 16. So I'm like still just really kind of jumping off the porch for real.
So you talking high school? Like,
yeah, this is high school. Yeah, it's high school. Sorry. It's high school. So he like, yeah, we going to this Black Friday. So, you know, they like, oh yeah, this Irk, this friend. Okay, you know, all pleasantries, all good. So we driving, we slide to the Black Friday. Irk parked the car. I don't know what I was doing, but I hit the door on a car right next to us, and the niggas was in the car. And I not only did I hit it, you know how usually you might ding a door, you pull it back real fast? Yeah, nah. That motherfucker was scraping the car. Irk was like, blood, what's that? Get your nigga, bro. Get your nigga. Like, what is this nigga doing? Like, and mind you, this is when niggas are many, nigga. You don't know what this nigga finna hop out the car with. Like, nigga, we just scratched this nigga Benz up. This nigga Irk like, hey, bro, get your boy, man. What, like, who y'all got with us at this, bro? We finna get shot. Bro. And that was the first night I met Irk, bro.
Cause like
he was not fucking
accurate to a T. It's accurate to a T, but it's so many because like you just get older, you don't necessarily change, and we just been like that. Like me and bro always been. It's been funny. We been just laughing, joking, roast, and rapping. Like we just
that was the introduction, like the introductory night of like, hey man, y'all gotta get this nigga, bro.
That's like, how we felt. And then shout out my nigga TJ. It was like that. We would go to these parties. And we hop out of Black Saturday, nigga hop out, sock a dolphin in the face, boom, and then get back in the car. I'm like, blood, what are you doing, blood? He like, nigga just was too turned. I'm like, bro, y'all two niggas, bro.
Bro, no, listen, because look, TJ was the nigga that'll walk up to you and be like, nigga, 7, nigga, like,
bruh, the nigga
he just told her. That's crazy. That's so fucking crazy. He pulled a shotgun
on me like this,
bruh.
He said.
He turned around.
We at Arco. We at the Arco station on 10-6, bro. Mind you, Irk crib right across the street, right? So this nigga TJ, I don't know how he got into it with the niggas, right? But TJ, bro, on some boys in the hood shit, nigga pulled out shotty body, nigga. TJ like, nigga, to the shotgun. Like, wait, hold on, bro.
These bullets don't go like this,
bro. And me and Irk are standing directly behind him, my nigga. Hey, hold on, bro. We don't feel like how he feels.
Yeah, we don't. That's
like
not,
we
that's
don't.
him.
Yeah, that no. So we grabbed hey, bro, what you? Hey, what you on?
Bro, hyphy was just. It was too hyphy, bro.
This is like the height of the sideshow.
Yeah, man, bro.
So this is peak. This is peak 10-6, pack and save, High Street, back around. Like, this is peak.
This nigga growing dreadlocks and shit, bro.
Bro.
It was getting manny.
Yeah, it was crazy, bro.
That's how I met him. He's about to grow his dreads out.
Yeah, I was. No, I was right there. Because that's what it was.
That fro turning, you get the taper fro, then you turn into locks.
And then you get the little twisties.
Here he go.
They're like little Beatles. Yeah. Like, bro, that's how you start them. So, you know what I'm saying? So, it was dope, man. But yeah, man, so man, today, man, you know, I was having a conversation with Jamaria. And just kind of to let you guys know how this whole thing came about is, you know, we was like, damn, I want to do a music episode, like where we just talk about music and culture. And it's so much going on with, you know, Sinners being the most nominated movie ever.
16 of them things.
You know what I'm saying?
Come on.
Let's give it up.
You know what I'm saying? And, you know, the Grammys coming up, you know what I'm saying? Like the Clips and Kendrick and Tyler and Leon Thomas and just all, you know what I'm saying? It's a lot of, you know, Teyana Taylor was just nominated, you know what I'm saying? So it's just a lot of black excellence going on. So I just felt like it was a good time to get some creative brothers on the podcast and have some creative conversations and be able to talk about some things more than just, you know, Yeah, man, you see that little bitch the other day.
That's what y'all be talking about?
No, you
I only seen a little bit of that.
Franny got this white girl at Starbucks. I've been trying to see her follow up.
Bro, I got a white girl at Starbucks, bro.
She been dodging the nigga
I
since
call
this
her.
episode came out.
She has been ever since I put the episode out, bro. I ain't seen it, bro. Every time I've been there 4 times, bro.
Yeah. She
ain't been at work one time since I said that shit, bro. You feel me?
Okay, I see.
Come on, man.
I'm trying to put a little. You feel me? You feel me?
Here we go.
So how y'all? So tell me, like like how are you guys feeling? I mean, you both put out projects this year.
Yeah, you're right.
I was about to say, Mr. Nobody from Earth, and it's not Helpless. It's Moneyball. Yeah, you put out. Didn't you put out Deluxe?
Just put
out the Deluxe. Okay, see, I'm not. You know what I'm saying?
No, you got it right.
I was
but Helpless just came out. As the
yeah,
first
I'm about to say, I was like, I was bumping Helpless. That's why I went to Helpless, because I was bumping Helpless like earlier this week, and I was like, hey, Helpless is crazy. You know what I'm saying?
I was listening to the one where you dissed Eric Snow.
My
mom in town said, listen to this nigga, man.
Look, you know what's crazy? So wait, so Mani, so tell me just about like what's going on musically right now.
Man, for me or just
yeah, for you?
A lot of just getting to it. Grief. Anybody that's lost anybody, you don't really know what your recall is going to be. Okay. Like a lot of people, sad, drink through it, smoke through it, depression, whatever. I just so happen to just like hyper create, and then I can hit my partner or I don't even have to hit him now. He on me like, hey, bro, you need to rap to this. I was telling you, Sue was the first one to send me y'all pod. So I'll just wake up to samples from Sudi, like, you need to flip this right now. So it's just like, it feels like it's just never ending. So I just locked in and created. So I did 5 projects last year and then pivoted to just singles this year, bro, and I ain't stopped. So that's been the focus.
I feel like having a creative ecosystem like that is like super, super.
Don't let him do this, bro. Like, he hate when I get the mic. Don't let him do this. Can't nobody put out 5 projects and do hella singles except for this.
Yeah,
bro. There's no way in the world. I'll drop one project every once in a while, some shit like that. This one of them hard working. You feel me? Like, you can't keep up for real. So that luxury is like, he just kind of spark it and everybody kind of get inspired because they see bro moving and doing shit. So that's just how that shit really be. Ain't no way I'm doing that much work.
I mean, but you did. I mean, but tell us about Mr. Nobody, because I mean, Mr. Nobody came out, and I mean, I feel like Mr. Nobody was a little bit of a walk from what you normally do, creatively. I won't necessarily say musically, but creatively, it seemed like you were trying to establish new ground.
Yeah, yes and no. It was a collection of songs that I kind of was just pulling from. Oh, I did a session with bro last year. Like, let's go back to that lab and see if we got that song over there, because I didn't use it for X, Y, and Z. And I got 4 songs. I'm like, damn, that's almost 5 as an EP. So damn, do I got 6? Well, I just recorded 2. I got an idea. Shit, I got 8. So then it's a project. Versus how I usually do it is like really structuring something and coming up with a theme and a dance. So this time I did it in reverse, and then I had the music first. So which doesn't really happen. So I'm like, all right, let's just go.
So what would you say that your guys' creative process is together? Because I feel like you guys work a lot
Jimmy
together.
Jam and Terry Lewis.
Man, oh my God, that's
what I'm saying.
Whatever.
Black suits and the sunglasses.
Hey, what we doing today? Like, that's the flyest part. It could be gospel, it could be R&B, whatever. What's the task today? What's the you go A&R. What's the brief? Franny say, hey, we doing songs for Tyler today. We doing songs for Ari. We doing songs for wife, and whoever it is. You can hit us, and we can kind of just get in that mode. We just
see, because I'm kind of like I feel like I call it world building. Yeah. Right. Yeah. And so like, you know, if we are, what world are we in today? You know what I mean? Yeah. And music has color to me.
Come on.
You know what I mean? And so you know, I tell artists all the time, you know, when are we dropping this? Yeah. Who is it for? Because that's gonna tell me the color. If and then also the kind of artist you are. Like Meek Mill doesn't. You notice Meek Mill doesn't drop anything in December, because December is dark blue. Lil Wayne doesn't drop things in December. They all do summer releases, because summer is red, and that's the kind of artist they are. They're red, hot, aggressive, punch you in the face. This record is crazy. I need to go to the club right now.
Right.
Nobody's doing that in December. Right? So I feel like world building for me, it encompasses all that kind of stuff. You know what I mean? So it's like when I think about you guys and your creative processes, just from the things that I've watched you guys put out, right? That's why I was like asking, like, man, what's the creative process? Because you guys are able to put out so much, not even going to the stuff you're doing for other people.
That part.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, for Eric, don't overthink it. Was his like project that was out the box for me.
Yeah,
Like,
true.
The
true.
rollout and everything that was tight as fuck.
Yeah, I appreciate that. I think that was the one where I was like scared as an artist to go completely do something that I've never done before.
Yeah.
And I was just like, fuck it.
Fuck it.
That shit was tight.
What
though.
else we gonna do, man?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. So now, moving forward musically, what do you both feel like is left to accomplish? I mean, I feel like both of you guys you've proved you can put out music. You've proved you can put out quality music. You've proved you can put out quality visuals. You've proved that you can maintain a fan base. You've proved you can do shows. Like there's so much, you know what I'm saying? Like what else is there left to prove musically for each of you?
You started with it. It's the Sinners. Like that's I'm trying to Ludwig and them, Raphael. Like Raphael is really the goal. It's like he can get low. He might pop out with some music. He might go do Beyonce. He might go do Solange real quick, or he might just do Sinners Day. Right. You know what I'm saying? Right. So I think we've both been talking about that a lot, and we've actually done it. We've been a part of some local films, which is hella tight. Like you can't sleep on that. But truly, like box office, like where we get the score, not just the soundtrack, but the actual film score. And then the soundtrack too. We want to bring soundtracks back. Like, I'm hella excited for that.
Yeah,
we get that next Bay film, and they ping us to do the soundtrack from top to bottom, and we can go get everybody and curate it so it feel like Boomerang or a Butter Rim or like that. You go get
Waiting to Exhale.
Man, what?
Hey, you know what the best soundtrack I ever heard? Rush Hour.
Rush Hour's crazy.
Can I get a what?
Rush Hour's a sleeper. What's the Foxy record on
I'll be good.
That's right. We dropped.
Tell me how.
Nasty
Come on, bro.
Yeah.
The Joe, the Faded Pictures.
Come on.
Joe and Case. The Rush Hour.
But you got to think that's because Rush Hour is what, 97, 96? Yep. So Nutty Professor's in that run.
Yep.
Set It Off is in that run.
Rugrats?
No, Rugrats for real.
I'm still damn near going a Butter Rim.
Yeah, Butter Rim was crazy.
Poetic Justice. Boomerang.
Yeah, the soundtracks for black movies.
Booty Call,
Booty
Love
Call,
Jones, Soul Food. Come on,
Soul
bro.
Food. Soul Food. They had that's when because what's the group after 7? Take 7.
Take 7.
Take 7.
Last night I was inside of you. I said, "Woo!" That was Quill. Woo. Last night
while making love to you.
This shit just started. Oh my god,
man!
I'm telling you, bro. When you got to remember, bro, being 12 or 13 when these records is coming out.
Man.
I'm like, wait, what?
Bro, I was 5, 6.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie, nigga. My dad we was rolling. He was playing the Chronic. It was over for me. I knew it was a rap.
Yeah.
Over.
He was like, man, time. Oh, it's over with. Oh yeah, it was
when
over
Little
with.
Ghetto Boy come on, bro, the bass is right here, and all the sample and the vocals and everything is sitting there. You just a kid going like, "What is happening,
bro? What's going on?"
The EQ in the glove box, and he pops his. I said, "Don't fuck with my EQ." And that shit came on.
Man.
Same thing. Quick.
That's funny
Chronic.
because I think the first time I came out here like for real, because I'm from Ohio. So my brother's from Oakland.
Damn.
And this nigga had slapping everything in his car, and he started playing Sideways E40.
Damn.
And then I started hearing that shit. I'm like, and then that. I said, what is that? I might be like 7 or 8.
I didn't really understand like until I sat in somebody's car with beat.
Yeah.
Because you just heard it just. I'm like, and then then niggas start unscrewing the license plate. So then it was like, you know what I'm saying? Like it but then once you got some beat,
you understood,
man. I feel like it changed even the way that I listen to music and the way music fit. Like I feel like I have a totally different way I want music to feel than people that I sit in the room with. Right? Not like y'all. I'm saying like people that aren't from here. Because I have a totally different relationship with the lower bottom of the song. You know what I'm saying?
We've been through this.
Yeah.
Me and you sat in a session, we did this.
I feel like it's kind of the same thing when you go down south. Like their relationship is such a love relationship with like 808 and
that's why Organized Noise did what they did when they came in, because you got to figure Dallas and Jermaine doing their thing, but what they were able to do with a live bass and an 808.
Yeah.
And you need both. You need that low mid frequency of the actual live bass, all the harmonics of that, but that 808 is gonna give you that sustain, just feel it in your chest. And I think you talk about the South, but same with Pimp C and KLC Beats by the Pound. Like they really, but the through line
3-6 Mafia
is P being out here, going back and being like KL, that's what we need.
Right.
So you see the bridge all through and through, and for you, the Ohio Bay connection, that's a real thing. Like that's a real musically, you know what I'm saying? So, and the 808 for y'all, when we got the what we listening to on tour when we got to Ohio, we listened to Gap Band, Bone.
They all from
definitely
there.
Bone.
Gap Band, Bone. It was one other band we had to listen to. When we got
Players.
like, man,
I'm about to say the Ohio Players. Wasn't the OJs from out there?
The OJs?
Yeah, the OJs.
See what I mean?
Yeah.
But that's all. That's what my dad and them played like that, and then that's what they eventually would sample too. So like some of the first samples is all them Ohio musicians.
All that G-Funk was all Ohio shit.
Come on, man.
Yeah, that's how I got on it.
Yep.
Like Pops was playing the old shit, and I was able to like hear Chronic and all those things and be like, oh, this is where they got it from. So I had a very early introduction to that shit. And my mom was buying the little penny CDs at the magazine, but she asking me, because I'm 11 and 12, she like, you pick what's tight. I don't, you know what I mean? Spice One. The Chronic. Goddamn, I'm picking Mani shit.
Yeah.
And she don't know what it is.
Right.
She leave for work. I'm skipping the bitches ain't shit. But I'm in the house getting dressed like
for school.
Mani though.
Hey, you know what's crazy? So I was listening to your project, and it was a line that stuck out with me, and I wanted to ask this because it was like, I'm 160 in Richmond years, right? And I was like, I feel like Richmond is, well, let me not say it. Let me ask the question. Do you feel like Richmond is a little underrepresented in the overall atmosphere of like Bay Area rap? Because I feel as though it doesn't get highlighted enough as being a bigger contributor. You know what I'm saying? And so when I start to think about, damn, but Irk from Richmond, like, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, and I think that sometimes when you spend enough time in another city, they kind of start to pin you with that city. Like how, I heard on, you just said that, you moved back to Oakland. You know what I'm saying? You was in Richmond. I think one of the songs I was listening to was like, yeah, I was in Richmond. Got a little crazy. And I came back to Oakland. You know what I'm saying? And so now people was like, well, where is he? You know what I'm saying?
Man, that's a very layered question as far as culture and how people feel from the things that I've heard.
Right.
And I think some of it, the older I get, the less I'm like, I believe in it. You know what I mean? I'm like, yeah. When you go out of town, or if you're out of town and somebody say, hey, where you from? They could be from Tracy, but they're going to say Oakland because it's the closest thing that somebody could recognize. Right. But if they say Tracy, then they're like, where's that? And you got to explain. Yeah. But if you go quickly Oakland, unless that person's from Oakland, then they go, what part of Oakland?
Right.
Because we love home so much.
Hayward.
So growing up in the Bay, it was like that for me. I was going to school in Hayward as I got older, but my mom always lived in the East, and my dad always lived in Richmond.
Yeah, no, your dad lived in the North. North. So, I've been over them train tracks. I've been to HD house. He lived in the North.
So when I'm from an area like that, and I'm from 73rd, and then I'm from these places, then they just want to pin you to shit. Yeah. And you start feeling like, man, but then, I'm from the East for real, but then when I became a man, I feel like I was in Richmond. Yeah. When I grew up, I was in Richmond. Not that I always lived in the same house, but when you start going outside, doing shit, going to parties, we kicking it, that's where I'm located, and that's where I'm learning like my game from. Right. So when somebody says you from there, I'm like, yeah, I'm from there. And they say you from Oakland, like, yeah, I'm from there. You went to school in Hayward, yeah, I went to school in Hayward. Like, that's just I'm a Bay Area kid. Yeah. So I think when they pin you to shit, it's like a little bit like, bro, shut up, bro. Yeah. Like, what you want me to do, man?
Right. Because I feel like Richmond has like such a, excuse play on words, but a rich history. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And I mean, where do you guys feel like Richmond falls into the music scene as of right now?
I know it's the most. I mean, I don't even want to. You don't even got to get into that because the town is special. What it's special for Vallejo, the city. You really can't you gotta have Sac in the conversation as far as Sebo and Revelation on the Come on, man. But the rich, every time P get on the interview, bro, the first thing he say where he got his game from. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's really important. We talk about what No Limit did for the entire record industry, and for Brett to record his songs in Richmond, like them first songs, them compilations.
I'd be surprised when people don't know that still to this day. Like, that's why I feel like it's important to tell that, tell those stories.
But I feel like because we know it from Bay Area documentaries and shit that came out from here, when P is always like, I moved to Richmond and had a record, a CD store, a record store, and did this and that and the third. Like, I don't feel like everybody else sees that shit.
Well, they don't, because like I said, like we 6 episodes in, and I had a chick from Australia DMing me like, well, we've been watching your podcast and we really like it. And I'm like, how did y'all, like what? But she's like, but can you, what does who ride mean? And I'm like, and I'm having to explain. So it's important to to document as many times as we have to. You know what I'm saying? To continue to tell the story.
I'm gonna say, pardon me if I do. Like, we from opposite sides of Richmond, and we don't give a fuck about none of that. Yeah. If you tight, you make music. You tight, we don't. You know what I mean? And that's the people in Richmond that I knew that was making music. They was dope. I was on the BART train, meeting niggas from Oakland, this part, whatever. Everybody dope. Richmond don't get enough credit.
Yeah.
It just don't. Right. And a lot of people from Richmond, sometimes it's hard to say it because it's got that same, outlier feel.
Yeah.
But we all know Oakland, Richmond, Berkeley are cousins. And we kind of mingle and we back and forth. We go, this person go to this school, my cousin live over here. It's not far enough for us to be distant like that. You know what I mean? This shit 15, 20 minutes away, all of it. So I just feel like Richmond don't get enough credit for being a part of it. The musicians that come from there, the studios that come from there.
The studios.
I feel like Bugsy was right there, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah. Come on,
just talking to Shell, that record I was playing, Shell doing the scratches, and she opened her laptop, and it's a picture of her and Bugs. And Carter Bugs, but that was his engineer. So it's like you can't really tell the story. And I was like, damn, he would be in the mix. Like he was already figuring out the independence and the philanthropy. He had the dinners going. Like, everything was just booming, bro. So
I used to love them dinners. Them nigga was like, bro, we got to get dressed up with something else other than court funerals,
RBC
bro.
dinners, man.
Like, come
just
on,
ahead
man.
of his time though, because they doing that now. Like, you know what I mean? It was ahead of his time.
Yep.
And so, speaking of independence, so I know, Mani, you just recently went on tour with Rex Life Ride.
Yes, sir.
How was that?
Man, amazing, stressful, all the things.
Okay.
You realize just what people are carrying, what labels may or may not be doing, what people can do off their name, the numbers, how records is moving. Like, this ain't just rap, bro. Like, you really got to get inside the numbers and see where to go, why you got to hit these cities, why you skip these cities versus the last tour. Raj is not lucky. He's blessed to have a black-ass fan base. So that's unique, where you're in Denver and it's all these black people. Like, where did these niggas come from?
Tight.
Like, that shit was cool. And it was every city, no matter if he ended up doing 5 Texas shows. Because Fort Worth is not Houston, is not Dallas. Like, you got to hit the pockets. You got to go to Austin. Right. So we was in Texas for dumbass long. It was cool because to see black people pop out in every part of Texas, like, wow, this is why you got to go do the quote unquote chilling circuit. Like, you probably should think about going. Like, I know we ain't been to Kansas City in dumbass long for political reasons, but you should probably
go back.
Think about how to route back through there, St. Louis and all those pockets where it's hella black, and start catering to our black folks. But you see how Rock Nation and everybody got people routed now is to go play it safe, and it's like you probably should figure out how to go speak to black people directly. And Raj did that on this tour, I thought, and it was really, really dope too. Shit was fun.
Man, anything outside of the Bay Area chitlin circuit is okay with me, because I'm like, once I see them, we going on tour, and it say Petaluma, San Jose, Club Modesto, Club Miss, see at Modesto. I'm like, he's on the chitlin circuit. I'm sorry, I'm sorry. Hey, get your money. Get your money, but yeah, Reno is the one. Reno. They gonna go to Reno 4 times. You know what I'm saying? Like
trying to get some cream in their latte. I'm telling you, it's the playing that
little
snow.
City, man.
You feel me? But wait, so Eric, I feel like you haven't been on tour recently, have you?
No, last time I went was with Roz. Roz be bringing us out.
Yeah, right. He took Grand National in 22.
Yeah. You know what I feel like? I feel like Raj definitely has picked up the mantle kind of where G-Eazy was, kind of, because he hasn't really been touring lately, and I know G-Eazy was really big about grabbing people and saying, nah, we taking a couple cats from the crib. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Even if it's a couple stops.
Like even it may not be the whole tour, but we gonna give him this West Coast leg. Like, you know what I'm saying? Sure. So, but I remember, one thing I wanted to, we've never talked about this, and I wanted to bring it up, but I know you did some shows with Nip.
Yeah, went on a full tour with Nip.
Yeah.
We did about 6 weeks or something.
And I don't know if, I'm sure you've talked about it, but I would love to hear about how that experience was. I knew Nip through my dealings in LA, and such an exceptional person. You know what I mean? And just how does that, even just having that kind of time with him, how did that affect you musically and just as a person and who you are today and all that?
Man, it was so dope because shout out PK, because
my nigga.
Shout out PK.
I think Nip and PK was working on something, and Nip grabbed a beat that was mine and rapped on that bitch and put it on YouTube. Like, you know what I'm saying? So then I hit him like, yo, I think that's my beat.
Yeah.
And
you
then
produced it? Or?
Yeah, I produced it. It's
That's
called
fire.
Hotel Room or something like
That's
that.
fire.
So if y'all just get on YouTube, look up Hotel Room Nipsey.
That's fire.
So I hit him. He like, damn, I think I got that from PK. I'm like, oh, that's my nigga. It's good. Ooh. So we start chopping it up way before the tour shit came up. Yeah. So we just was building our own relationship.
Yeah.
And anytime he was in the area, he would hit me, for some trees or just like random shit. But he would be in a van full of nigga security, and he would always bounce out by himself, come fuck around. So I just kind of peeped his character from
day one.
We be in the 50s, East 14th,
right?
Nigga just hopping out. I'm like, bro, what you doing, bro? He's like, man, what's up? Where the weed at? I'm like, all right. So did a show at New Parish, I think once, and I seen him. We started rapping again, and then when we doubled back, it was like, all right, let's make it official. So him and shout out my nigga K2, he ended up linking some sort of way, and we just made it happen. And then I found out like maybe 3 days before it was time to do it, like going into that year, like maybe New Year's, day before New Year's or something. Like, yeah, it's good, let's go. I'm like, shit. So we just packed up and jumped in the whip, and then we just made it happen.
About what year was this?
2014.
Damn.
So this is like Bullets Ain't Got No 2, right?
No, this is goddamn
TMC. Damn near.
Yeah.
Oh, it's TMC?
Damn near.
Shit.
Yeah, it was like, he was on the way up. Like, them shows was crazy.
Yeah. I mean, that's got to be an amazing experience, especially just to be able.
What project was you
on? Long Night, Short Days, I think. Yeah, Long Night, Short Days.
Oh, so you and Nip got records?
No.
No?
No. We did some demos. We did some like little, but nah, we wasn't recording at all on the road. We was in that motherfucking truck.
Looking at the ceiling.
Yeah. Anytime we kicked it or anything, it was like this. Like, just chop it up.
Yeah.
It wasn't. We never pushed the music issue. Like, you got to get in the lab, bro. Like, we never did that.
Yeah.
I sent them one record one time. It was like, I'm going to fuck with it. And then something else happened. Oh, yeah, send it back.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah, shit was just regular as fuck, bro.
I mean, I'm going to be honest. I mean, if seeing the route that ended up happening with his life, I'm pretty sure most people would trade in their experience for yours. You know what I'm saying? And like, I did one record with Nip, but I didn't get to... Nip wasn't pulling up on me, and you know what I'm saying, and hopping out, and like, you know what I'm saying, like we didn't have a friendship, like, you know what I'm saying, and so I'm sure the short time that he had here, you know what I mean, I'm sure there are artists who would probably say, I would have rather that nigga had been pulling up on me, hopping out, like fucking with me, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. As opposed to this one song that we got that I paid the nigga for, like, you know what I'm saying?
That's a fact.
So I mean, you know what I'm saying? It's a blessing to spend that kind of time with people, and you know, and as I get older, I was commenting to a friend of mine, like, you know, I can't grow up with anybody else. Like, it's done. Like, it's done. Like, it's cooked. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, these are the people I grew up with. I can grow with somebody. I can have a deeper relationship with somebody, but I can't grow up with nobody else. It's over with. It happened. It's done. So, like, you know what I mean? So to have those type of connections, and that was kind of one of the reasons why I moved back to the Bay Area, because I was like, damn, man, my homies is Terrence, and they having kids. My nephews is playing hoop, and you know, they dunking on me. I'm like, damn, bro, I'm just sitting in LA, just like, I'm missing all this shit. Like, you know what I mean? And so it's like, man, I was like, you know, let me get back to the crib, man, and start going to some of these hoop games and going to some of these football games, and like start to like get back and just bump into my people that care about me the way I care about them. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Man. It's Mando.
So, you know, like I think it's a blessing to spend that kind of time with people, and especially, you know, the way that these people rub off on you, you know what I'm saying? And even musically, creatively, you know what I mean? So, that's dope, man. That's fire. So what's next? You know what? You know what I want to talk about? What's up? Okay, so tell me about Grand National.
Man, it's an army, better get a nib. If you ever play a headman for you,
that's what I want to talk. I want to know what's up with Grand National, because give me a full blown explanation. Because I mean, is it a group? Is it a crew? Is it a posse? Is it a studio house? Is it what is Grand National?
It's been everything, bro. Bro can probably articulate it in a very eloquent way. He's smart.
He's smart.
Yeah, man.
How you named us at the beginning, multi-hyphenate, I think that's, you've seen it. Artists that make the beat and write the song and make the artwork, shoot the video,
right,
book the shows. Like, nigga, you can. Mm-hmm. Not saying you can't do all of that, but how good is that working? You know what I'm saying? What are you converting and doing all of that? What's lacking because you're doing all of that? So we saw it. We saw it pre-pandemic. It's like, yo, just come provide a service for the millions of artists that exist in the Bay that just need some support, creative control, some direction. That's it. That's all it was rooted. That's all it started out to be.
Right.
The niggas did what we did. Album went number 3. No label, no marketing, no nothing, no crazy. Budget, no nothing.
Crazy.
So that's how niggas came out. So
yeah, it's crazy.
It worked, and shit get crazy. You got to recalibrate, figure it out, come back to market.
What you mean about shit get crazy? What you mean by that?
You know how it go. You know how it go. Too much success have niggas wilding, man. Have niggas wilding. So you got to recalibrate, come back, but...
Come on, man.
I mean, if we gonna talk about it,
what you mean shit get crazy?
Shit get crazy.
What you mean when you get a little money?
Shit get crazy, man. We see this movie before, man.
I feel you. I still want a review though. Give me the Easter eggs on YouTube real quick. Tell me what I missed.
So who was David Ruffin?
What's the making of? Who was the making of Thriller? I know Michael.
Right.
What's the making of Thriller?
Give me the behind the scenes.
Who is David Ruffin? Come on.
Let's do a little BET behind the music real quick. VH1.
Like the VH1.
Right. Tell me the stories I ain't heard yet.
All right, this what happened.
The Unplugged.
Nah, on some real shit. That's really the basis. Is to show love. What happens is there's personal relationships sometimes, and a business gets pushed to the side.
Yeah.
Ego is a trigger word these days, and a lot of people use that word. Ego. But it's the same as like depression. It's not, you're not laying in a bed depressed,
right,
wearing all black with the curtains down. Sometimes you're just drinking too much. Sometimes you're fucking with too many girls or too many dudes. Sometimes it's overworking. Something like depression shows up a million different ways, just how ego show up a million different ways. It ain't just this one thing. So sometimes it's hidden agendas and shit going on that you don't even know until the rug is pulled. And it's like, damn, we come from a space of showing up and showing love. And sometimes when you show somebody love in an art space, it feels personal.
Yeah.
And a lot of times for me, it ain't never personal. It's music. You hit the nigga car, it ain't personal. I don't know you.
Right.
This the only car I got.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? These niggas probably strapped.
Right.
We just got here.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, it's not personal. But if you took that personal, we not sitting here 25 years later.
Right.
You feel me?
Right.
So it's like, all right. And I think that's what happens in the crew sometimes. And then shit just weed itself out. And then people do their own thing, kind of move forward, move past, whatever they need to do. But showing up and building something take a lot of work, especially when you're trying to build it and fly at the same time.
Right.
We like, damn, where the wings at? My nigga, oh shit. We
Get
ain't
on the
never,
wing,
you know what I
fix
mean?
the propeller, nigga. We
Right,
in the air,
right
nigga.
now.
Like,
This
Same
very
time, it's
second.
crazy to think about.
And then the niggas getting on the plane sometimes got a whole bunch of extra luggage and not helping build the motherfucker.
Right.
Just own that. Can y'all hurry up there?
Right. Right.
Hey, shut up back there.
Right.
You trying to build this motherfucker, man. Put them bags down and come help.
And if we let this motherfucker crash, nigga, ain't nobody.
Right.
He going nowhere.
Take that dick out your mouth, come help.
Right.
Or whatever. I don't know. I'm paraphrasing. There we go. You know how some niggas be.
You feel me?
How'd y'all even think of the name?
Man, it's that's hella funny. Just wanting to represent something very specific. It's like, yo, what does who riding mean?
Right.
We come from a very specific place, bro. They ride donks in Florida. They ride something different in Atlanta. They ride something different in Houston. The nigga, if you know, you know. The nigga who had it for real had a Grand National where we come from.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
That was from Richmond. That was in the town. That was in Vallejo. That was everybody. If you know, you know.
Right.
It's like, it don't. Damn, what is that? I don't know. I don't know what kind of car that is. You never know. But you know, if you know, you know. So that's what all it was intended to be. Is like, yo, everybody not gonna get it. We not for everyone. It's a fucking rap collective for crying out loud. But for a bunch of niggas that have been rapping, rebrand it, come back to market with some fly shit, and just see and shit. 5 years later, the biggest rapper in the world knew what it was. So
that, I was gonna ask that. Like, how did y'all feel when GNX came out? I mean, it's nominated for Album of the Year.
Man, I felt like there's a crew of older people and mentors around me that I could never even feel away.
Yeah, I
understand the ethos or whatever. It's a lot of ideas flowing back and forth. Somebody pick an idea up. You might have heard it somewhere and just, well, that's how I create anything. Right. It comes from something inspired by something, whether it's intentional or not, or coincidence. Yeah. The people you know that I know, it don't always be coincidence. Mm-hmm. It's a lot of connections.
Yeah.
I could still never feel like somebody took something from me.
Right.
So my mindset was always like, damn, that's crazy. We either have to figure out how to capitalize off the shit in some sort of way or chalk it up. But
or
we
pivot.
can't never or pivot. We can never complain because it don't work out. It don't never look good for the nigga that's standing up saying, hey, you got everybody that bought a Grand National record that helped buy the merch, y'all don't see.
Right.
So, okay, then we just, what we gonna do? Let's pivot. Like, we immediately jump in the game of what can we do?
Yeah.
We don't ever try to be victims in it, and we go, damn. Because people
I feel like it never ends well for the victim. Like, the person that says, I had that idea first.
It never,
and
bro.
It's like, did you? Like, you know what I mean? Especially when you have someone that's pretty much the top of the mountain. Right. You know what I'm saying?
And you feel like that your whole life until it happened to you.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And that was the first time, I can honestly say, been on the other side of it where it was that much acclaim. Like, there was no escaping it. My mom called me and was like, hey, bro, you okay?
Yeah. My baby mama had a GNX hat on from the concert. Take that off. What are you doing?
Hey, who merch is that?
But my mom hit me, bro. I said, oh, this is serious. Like, I am supposed to feel away. Yeah. So then I started feeling away. But it wasn't at that. But then I started thinking about all the people we have in common. I was like, oh, fuck, he definitely.
There's a lot more than you would think.
There's a world. But then even move it off that, though, to bro point. It was hell. We sold out our first batch of vinyl.
Yeah.
There isn't a copy left.
Yeah.
We sold out every piece of merch that we printed.
Yeah.
There isn't nobody said a fucking word.
Yeah.
No one from where we're from. Like, hey man, I know about this thing that start. No one said a word. Yeah. So I wasn't mad at Dot, wasn't mad at nobody else, but at home, I was kind of pissed at home.
Yeah.
Because this was your one chance to really, not even do the weird thing like we had at first to say, oh, that was my idea. Not even do that, but just show love to something that was early.
Yeah.
That you're all aware of. That the niggas who love to play gatekeeper now and do they round tables and shit, them niggas know they there, they in the mix.
It's different because this is not the joke of, damn, I just thought about. No, it happened already.
Happened.
Yeah.
It's already out.
Yeah.
It's GNXL.
Right.
Let's just take the L off.
Right.
and nobody said nothing. We said, God damn.
And and I feel like that's an overall problem in Bay Area politics. Is I feel like everyone they feel like they haven't had their shot yet. Right? So now when somebody throws you the ball, you're not worried about who else on your team, how the shot you take affects anybody. It's like, wait a minute, I just got the ball. Like, bro, slow motion. They like, you know what I'm saying? Like, in this motherfucker, you gonna throw it over the backboard, my nigga. You're not even nowhere near the rim. So it's like, but it sucks because I feel like you have these people who are unwilling to stand up for fear of what may go away. Right? And I'm like, but I'm still sitting here 5 years later and you still ain't had a shot. So like you could have stood up 5 years ago and said, hey, we actually got something here that is that.
That's what I'm saying. That's what another part of ego could look like.
Right.
I'm not about to ride for no nigga. But my cousin rapping. What I look like standing up for a bunch of niggas be all irrational, bro. You can't put no rationale to a lot of how niggas be. Let me show you something. That's all they want to do.
All right, y'all. That's all for episode 6. Thank you for tuning in.
We can go.
That's all they want to do.
Y'all gonna have to watch the video version of this one.
Holy shit!
The sound effects is crazy though.
Sit down, bro. He gonna get his canceled.
Niggas
they gonna take us off the radio.
That's how I be. I'm talking about
for real.
gatekeeping and niggas whoop whoop. It's not just we gonna hate. It's we've been here already. We got the phone calls. What do y'all need? We see y'all lit.
Right.
What do y'all need?
Right.
Or we just support.
Right.
Nah. What else do y'all?
Right.
We ain't doing that. But what else do you need? Like, bro, that's all we need. Support. We need when somebody does something that look fishy, say something. Stand up.
Right.
Support. You see an old lady get knocked over, you help her up. Don't just keep walking.
Right.
So in this sense, you want, what's wrong with the bae? Da, 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 da. It's just a little sneaky side. It ain't hating. It ain't fuck that nigga, but it's it's the same thing, bro. You still hating.
And I feel like, when the cameras turn off, that's when like the true opinions come out.
Right.
And that's why when niggas be having roundtables and shit like that, I'm like, we niggas been doing this shit for 20 years, my nigga. Yeah. Like having these same, what's wrong with the bae?
That's what's wrong with the bae. There, I said it.
God.
Oh, what camera? Is this camera on me? That's what's wrong with the bae. That's what's wrong with the bae. Everybody trying to fuck something.
Hey, out of here.
Everybody trying to
out of here.
Everybody trying to fuck something.
They need to get this nigga a seatbelt or something, bro. Sit down, bro. Keep this nigga on the couch, bro. Stop getting up.
I can do it right here, too. Everybody trying to fuck something.
This is so bang.
Oh,
my God.
You got the cord,
nigga.
Oh, my mama feels like when the last time, everything I love, another nigga told me this tight, bro. Listen to this. Listen to this. Listen to this. Listen to this. It don't cost you nothing to be like this. Hey, these dudes going crazy.
Right.
It costs you nothing.
Right.
You want to sit back? Let's see how hard he promotes himself.
Man. Right.
Let's see how.
And
let's see first before we. I can't co-sign
So-
that. I can't. Yes, you can, bro.
Me and him talk, of course, every week, but that's been his big thing is like, bruh, like, just niggas need to support us. Like, that's cool. They can want to come on the pod. They can want to come do this, that, and the third. But at least repost the shit. Like, just support us. Show some type of support. Like, of course we fuck with niggas. Just fuck with us, bro.
Well, I just hate that. I just hate that, like, you know, it turns into this thing where if I'm supporting you, I'm somehow taking away from what I'm doing.
And that's non-existent.
That's not how this works.
That's non-existent.
It's not how love works. It's not how God works.
Right.
If you say love is God, God is life. If you believe in any type of God, it's infinite. Niggas think if I support one rapper, then I gotta pick Drake. If I niggas be so stupid and confused, you can do more than one thing at a time.
Right.
Right?
Right.
You're a grown man. You can't support 3 rappers? Oh, my God.
At the same time.
This is too much for me.
So with that being said about support, just so you know that we're not non-supportive niggas, story time. Oh, so the year is, what's the year, Irk?
1776.
It depends on what story you about to tell.
Fly as a plane.
Plane in the air is 2007 or 8.
7 or 8. All right, it's 2007 or 8. I feel like my partner Eric is the greatest rapper in the world.
It's been a long time. I've been better than you niggas.
I'm just being honest. That's what I felt like. Yeah, I'm like, hey, my nigga's better than he's better than all these niggas. I'm sorry. That's how I feel, right? And Poke, we all feel like this, right? But guess what? The Bay doesn't like to get like support. They want you to go and stand with a nigga that's popping. And they want you to, they want somebody else to say it before they can say it. I don't feel like that. So me and Irk devised a plan.
Oh, it's a good plan.
It's a good plan.
Look at this nigga
But see, back in the day, videos were expensive. So I said, you know what? I'm gonna go ask my mama for some money. And my mama gave us $10,000 to shoot a music video.
Listen to me.
God
she
damn.
listen
Didn't
to
even
me.
blink.
Listen to me.
Is this? It's for y'all?
Y'all are gonna do what? I'm gonna jump over a moving car. We're gonna shoot a movie.
Yep.
A trailer, a mini trailer to a movie that don't exist for the video. Wow. The first time we get it. What? Bring the red cameras out.
You said 0708?
Niggas didn't even know what red cameras were.
Because I got to bring myself back to where I was at. Okay.
You feel me? Like, that type of shit don't happen.
Yeah.
And we gonna max it out. Get short on the record.
Right. We going full send this shit.
But we called 100 extras, all dressed up like whoop-de-whoop. This the plot, this the story. We got the directors of the year from the Bay.
Right. We didn't flew the girl with the most tattoos ever to be in the video from LA. We done flew her down. You know what I'm saying? Like, and so the reason why I tell that story is because I don't know if I see enough of that where it doesn't matter what happens to me, but this is somebody that I feel like helps everybody. Mm-hmm. If this gets a look, it helps everybody. That's why I don't understand why nobody wants to help things get looked at.
You want me to show you guys again or no?
Please, no.
She said, yeah.
Javari, like, let me see how you be doing it. throw them things again.
Just give a little sneak peek. Right. Not too much.
Jamari ain't had nothing in a couple days, so throw them hips again.
Oh
my God.
Throw them hips around.
It's been 48 hours.
Throw them hips in a circle. Let me see. That's crazy.
I mean, that's just my theory. If y'all got a better theory than that,
nah.
But that's the one I came up with.
And I mean, and honestly, I mean, I feel like, when they have the conversation, I heard, and I don't care. I heard Stretch. I think Stretch has more precedence than a lot of niggas in the Bay to be able to speak and say things because he's gotten things across the line, right? But he said, we don't have enough staff, and I'm like, well, does the staff have to be here? Because I'm like, Tunji is the CEO of Def Jam. He's from Oakland, California. And I'm like, Christina Chavez is an SVP at Universal Publishing. She's from Oakland, California. Like, I'm trying to understand where, like, this notion comes that we don't have. Ryan Coogler is nominated for Best Director. He's from Oakland, California. Like, I don't understand where this notion comes that we don't have enough people with enough voices to help us get things across the line.
We got Empire across the bridge.
The problem is you niggas suck. That's the problem.
You getting that deep into it?
I'm being honest.
It's a disingenuous ass conversation. Like, no, it's because
keep your hands in your pocket, nigga.
That's the problem that I have. I'm being honest. Like
to keep asking that question, though, bro. When it's to your point, you just named all of those people, and the list gets even longer.
It gets longer.
The
than
people that are on that in C-suite at YouTube, at Meta, at this different before you even start talking about music. But then when you start talking about the music, Raphael's all over the center score, bro. Yeah. Like them same Oscars, them same Grammys. Like these people, there's a ton of infrastructure that are the blue collar backbone of the entertainment industry.
Right.
So stop talking about what's wrong. Use that same capacity and your same platform to talk about the shit you fuck with.
Right.
Don't got to be Grand National. You don't ever got to mention us at all.
Right.
But I guarantee you, any nigga on your list, then been in our sessions.
Right.
Then heard our shit and then wouldn't change their whole album after they didn't came to a Grand National session. That shit happens every time, bro.
And I'm gonna be honest, whenever I was trying to get something across the line, I would get a phone call from those people. What do you need?
Every time.
What can we do to help?
Every time.
Right? But I don't want to say nothing because I feel like Hercules going to
trigger.
I'm sitting there. Oh, look. I'm sitting there. I'm not looking.
He got his hands in his
pocket. That's what I'm saying. I'm like, goddamn.
I'm tucked right there.
Trigger that nigga horny.
But no, I'm serious. I'm serious, bro. But it's like, I feel like there's enough. It just becomes a situation where I feel like y'all are waiting for people to come and hand you something.
As far as the rappers and all that?
As far as the rappers, the singers, the photographers, anybody. I'm like, why are you waiting for someone to come and hand you something?
You know, this feels like when you get on the gram or something and you see a comment and you see somebody arguing the comment and then that person's arguing what they arguing to the comment. Yeah. That's what it feels like.
Yeah.
We arguing sometimes about the artist not doing this, that they don't even love it.
You're right.
You can hear when a rapper, a singer, or whatever you do, a painter, whatever you do, a designer, you can see love.
Right.
And people gravitate toward what that is. And sometimes they, that's not what I want to win. I want my guy to win. Nepotism, whatever you want to call it, that's cool. As far as the artist's responsibility, bro, if it's not even do it suck, I don't even see you if it's weak.
Yeah.
I don't even hear that shit if it's weak. But if it's tight and you're not passing it along, then I think that's the problem. Mm-hmm. So let's say out of the 4 million people in the Bay, however it may, whatever it may be, how many people are going, these 30 people are amazing. Let's get them together. Let's work. That's the only goal. Them people at the round table, whoever we know people that's like, hey, connect with this person. Hey, that person's, y'all need to get in a room together.
Right.
That's all you got to do. It's going to take care of itself. People are like, okay, I'm going to look out for you. I'm going to look out for you. I'm going to look out for you. It's built on love. A lot of times it has nothing to do with love. Niggas is, I want to be a rapper or look like a rapper or I put my chain on so I could look. I'm not even a rapper, but I got a chain on. I'm the cameraman with a chain on. It's like, nigga, are you here to love the show or to post it so you can get hoes?
Right.
And I don't fuck with that type of art. I don't even see that shit. Like, bro, the horny nigga with the camera, get him out of here.
No,
get him out of here, bro. You're not about to scare the models away, bro.
Yeah.
Like, so I don't even, you feel me? Like,
And I feel like I like what LaRussell's doing. I feel like LaRussell, so I don't particularly subscribe to LaRussell's music. I think it's cool. I'm not, crazy about it. But I really, really, really love his ecosystem. Like what he's doing and how he's putting things together and the people that he's taking with him. He's like, look, I have a company. These are the people that work for my company. This is what we do, everything, good company. This is who you got to go through to get to me, right? Mm-hmm. There's a buffer there. Like everything that we do goes through this lens. Doesn't matter if we're shooting videos, if we're producing with people, if I got Saweetie coming over here and I'm helping her with her band. Like, it's all coming through this same filter. And then you wonder why it all feels good. It all feels cohesive, right? And so But then you got people that just, oh, well, we don't fuck with Lil. I'm like, but that's not, you see how he's bringing eyes to what we're doing here. So, like, why don't we all just support something that is going to bring eyes to everybody?
Because they never got no hug, bro.
True.
Keep it 100. A lot of niggas ain't got no hug, no mama, no daddy. I'm not even making fun of that.
Yeah.
But, when you never seen love, you don't know how to show love. If it don't got nothing to do with benefiting you, you don't know how to show up to that shit.
That's a bar.
Niggas do it every fucking day. Yeah. They can't stand to see another nigga winning if it ain't them.
Yeah.
And there's no way, and I know how you said it, you like a lot of people preface it that way. It's like, I don't like the music, but I promise you, go to the Pergola one time, you're gonna know them fucking songs, bro.
Yeah.
Like, bro, like, for whatever reason, people feel comfortable using that narrative, like, but I like everything else. Like, no, nigga, I promise you, go to the Pergola, go to the rehearsal, go to a show. It's, to bro point, that he just represents something so polar opposite of what's been presented.
Yeah.
And marketed for YoungBoy to be the most streamed artist last year, and when you listen to what is actually being said, and that's the kid's favorite rapper, bro.
Yeah.
That's kid's favorite rapper, and this shit, frequency-wise, is not something people should be having poured over their spiritual being every day. Like, you nigga, there's no way.
Yeah.
But La Russell, positivity, love yourself, get a bag, nigga, pour it in your people. Come on, what is there not to like?
I don't know any Zendaya movies off the top of my head. I know she's from the town. I know she went to a certain school. I know
Euphoria, the show.
That was hard.
Yeah.
So I support it. I don't love her. I don't know her. I'm not invested. I feel that same way if you, like, let's say it is La Russell or like Larry June, people talk about certain artists that they not street niggas, so they can't.
Yeah.
It's like,
the first person I got a phone call from when we put the first clip out was Deontay with Beast Mode with Marshawn.
Yeah,
he said, yo, just keep going. He like, just keep going. Like, it's a lot of space out here. Just be consistent. Like, this off of, like, he just saw a clip.
That's it.
We hadn't even put the first episode out. And he just called me and was like, yo, just be consistent. It's a lot of space and there's a lot of money out here. Just be consistent. Like, if you're gonna start it, don't stop. You know what I mean? And he's like, whatever you need, let me know. And I'm like, so when people be like, man, we don't got, I'm like, bruh, it's a lot of people out here that are doing a lot of amazing things, and they're from, and Deontay from Richmond. Once again, here goes that same thing.
Man. Tay used to be at the parties too.
Come on, like Tay from Richmond, the biggest person in Oakland that we all, Marshawn, he's running his business with somebody from Richmond. Yeah. So, like, we can't even, the influence is there.
Too.
They're making movies. Like, you know what I'm saying? And so, and so it's like when the conversation comes that, they're, oh man, niggas is hating. I'm like, I don't know if it's hate, if it's as much as we're not putting a sellable product in front of people.
Hate. Or
his
hands is coming out of his pocket.
Niggas probably want a little favor.
He start rubbing his knees.
But nah, like, really, like, bro, it's gonna be times where somebody don't fuck with me because of what I got going on, so they don't fuck with him, and they don't fuck with him just so they could. They really don't fuck with him because of me, but then sometimes it flip and they be like, damn, I don't want to fuck with Eric, so let me make up a story and say I don't fuck with him.
Right.
And then they don't fuck with this person. And now it's just like, bro, so it's a lot of, it's a difficult story to break down a lot of times. I just think getting back to it, do you love this shit or not? Are you really an artist?
Yeah.
Or are you just tired of working your 9 to 5? So now it's like, I'm going to be an entrepreneur.
Right.
It's like, yeah, but that shit not tight. And not because you can't get better, but you got to really love this shit. And you can hear it in the music. You can hear who playing,
right,
who just know how to rap to get a bag. Niggas will be at 24. You can hoop.
Right.
You're not going to the league, though.
Right.
No diss. You're just not going to the league.
Because a nigga that is in the league will come here and give everybody, the last nigga that got signed in the league will come in here and give all you niggas 90.
Come on, man.
Like, that's how far the gap is. But like, with that being said, right, with Grand National, I feel like you guys have had more than enough proof of concept. Things that have happened, right? From artists that you've worked with who have gone on to do greater things, right? And not greater, but just other things. I don't want to say greater. You know what I'm saying? That have gone on to, like, but the proof of concept is there. Like, hey, you come into our feeder system, you come out on the other side, and all of a sudden, a ball rolls into your legs. Oh shit!
You're gonna be inspired. When
you know what I'm saying?
Pull up on us, you're gonna be inspired.
That's it.
You're gonna catch a spark. You're gonna see niggas working.
Yeah,
definitely.
But moving forward, I mean, do you guys? What do you feel like the next lane is for Grand National in the Bay Area? I mean, do you guys want to work with another artist? Do you guys want to create something, or get with someone who is still trying to figure it out and help them figure it out? Do you guys have your eye on somebody? Is like, what's the road forward for Grand National?
All of it. Deuce has been instrumental.
Shout out to Deuce.
Shout out Deuce. Shout out Paz. Shout out Janelle.
Yeah, I'm about to say, give us a little bit of a rundown of Grand National. You know what I'm saying?
Them niggas not here. They'll come and do their own episode.
Be like, man, fuck them niggas.
They know they'll come do that. They'll come do their own. That's crazy.
Hey, so look, let's open invite.
20 minutes about this shit.
Open invite to anybody from Grand National. You know what I'm saying? We can't do that.
Them niggas to come do their episode. But no, that's
as soon as these niggas get off the couch, they gotta be free.
Right.
Deuce has been instrumental doing shorts rollout. So these last 2 projects he did in the creative direction and everything. So established legacy artists is a really big goal. We got some legacy artists from the Bay that I think we just want to be in the room with and like, yo, you're a legend. Like we work out of Bosco Conte's studio and seeing everything he's done with 40 in the past, and then them doing Tiny Desk is like being in that ethos. It's like, man, like we wrote songs for Short and 40 that we wanted to get to them. Like that's our mission. Like working with legacy artists, but developing artists, and then internally creative directing. I got to direct the video for him a couple weeks ago. It was like one of the flyest things ever because I'll hear a song a certain way and see it. Like, bro, let me direct. Like,
is the video out yet? Or no?
Yeah, shut your bitch.
Oh, that was when you were standing on the platform.
Yeah.
Shut your bitch ass.
They be talking.
I seen the title. I said, "What the fuck is this?"
Look, I seen the title. I said, "Simba." No, SYBAU.
Yeah.
I had to look at it twice.
Oh, this nigga tripping. Okay.
You know, we tap, like you said earlier. We tap into the colors in the field.
Yeah.
So when we do the first Grand National project, it's cold. We're going through a pandemic. The pandemic just started. The music is really like we hustling in the music, but it's also musical, and we, you know what I mean. But after that, okay, shit turning back up. Niggas got their masks on. Niggas is heavy bipping. So the music changed. I think that's kind of what this is
The
now.
riots.
You feel me? Like we went through a lot of shit. I think now it's like it's time to kind of, all right, we're gonna turn up a little bit, energy wise. You know what I mean? So yeah, if you need to shut up, then shut the fuck up.
And even the packaging, even on Mr. Nobody, it feels warmer. You know what I'm saying? Like it feels a little more outside. You know what I mean? Like you can, you know what I mean? So, I think it's dope how much attention to detail you guys are paying to the products that you guys are putting forth into the market. You know what I mean? And that to me is you know, I see these other regions and I see that so many different things can be true at the same time, except for here. Man. Right? So when you go to Atlanta, a nigga can be in a dress, a nigga can be the most thugged out nigga in the world. You know what I'm saying? Like but neither one of them are lacking a fan base. Mm-hmm. Neither one of them are lacking sold out shows. Neither one of them are lacking streams. Like neither one of them are lacking label, you know, hype, any of that. But then you come here and it's like, does he carry a gun? I don't know if I believe that shit. I don't know if I believe it. I don't know, bro. Like, you know what I mean? I remember back in the day, if it didn't specifically come out of like San Francisco or Oakland or Richmond, it was a no-fly zone. Like you couldn't be from San Jose.
Niggas in one now.
You could not be from Tracy. You couldn't be from Stockton. Like watching the whole Stockton thing kind of explode how it has, that would have never happened 10, 20 years ago. You're from where?
Yeah. I think SAC might have been the only place to get a pass.
Right.
From Bay Area, closed-minded.
Right.
Fan bases back then. Because
right.
I was talking about C-Ball.
Yeah, C-Ball.
And all that.
Yeah.
But it's very far and few in between. The Bay Area is just so... Like, this is ours. We don't want nobody to take what's ours.
Right.
But you also close yourself off to let new music in. When you hold on to something too tight, you can't pick up something else. You know what I'm saying?
Because now it's just a bunch of niggas in a room playing music for themselves. As opposed to playing music for the world. Like, you know what I mean? So, yeah, man, I think I mean, obviously, it's exhausting conversation that we've been having for years. So I mean, it's
this. I like what Tay told y'all. Like I had the same thoughts. Like, Sue sent it to me. I don't want to say I seen the clip prior to him seeing it, but it's Poke.
Yeah,
I've been waiting for somebody to interview Poke because he like who better to tell the story across generations. Like I graduated with Sue now. Like that was us.
Right.
P and Sue, they tell the story like I put them together. I don't remember like that, but they tell it like that.
Right.
Damie brought Cali Fam CD to school, and I thought same thing you thought.
Right.
It's the best nigga I've ever heard rap. Right. I could not wait to meet this nigga.
Right.
Could not wait. So it's just like all that.
You guys, stop.
For y'all first episode to be Poke, bro, like I thought that was a real. Well, that was the first episode. Right?
That was, and it was very intentional. Yeah. Like when we first, I think I told Son, I want to do. I told Jamari too. I was like, I want to do Poke.
Yeah.
Because I feel like a lot of names go unsaid intentionally. And that's the problem that I have with it.
Back to this again.
Yeah, that's the problem that I have with it.
That's a beautiful point because leaving out DJ Slowpoke has to be intentional.
It has to be. We're at a point where it's like, so you mean nobody's tried to get you on a podcast? Nobody's tried to interview about any of this? He's been a part of so much history.
Even like a DJ list in the Bay and that nigga don't be on.
Bro, and so that's what I'm saying. So I feel like it gets to a point where I'm like, okay, we have the wrong people gatekeeping.
I knew it was coming.
I looked away for 1 second.
I knew it was coming.
How?
I feel like we have the wrong people gatekeeping. That's the problem that I have with it. Like I feel like it's the wrong people gatekeeping because I'm like, yo,
but how the fuck do we get them off the gate?
It's not about. But that's always been my thing. Fuck that gate.
We got to build a new gate.
I've never needed that gate.
Oh, I never cared.
I've never needed that gate. I've never done anything with that gate. I've never needed it to get in anywhere. It's never stopped
that
me.
Gate with a lollipop. Come on, you want to cook? No, I don't want to go over there.
I'm okay. Like I'm good. Like even this, I never depend on things that everyone else depends on for something to be successful. Yeah. Like that's not what I'm not shooting for this certain crowd to accept it. If they do or not, cool. But a lot of times it's the Joneses. Whereas like if somebody, cause like you know what happens a lot of times? I'll walk into a room and the person who is looking for it won't fuck with me. But then the person they're looking for walks past them, yo, Fran, what you doing, nigga? And then after I have that conversation, hey, what's up, bro? I didn't even see you in here. Yes, you did, nigga. You just wasn't looking for me because you don't think that I have what you need, or you don't think that like I'm important, which is fine. You don't have to, but the nigga you looking for thinks I'm important. But he's not. It's not even in a sense. It's just because I'm a cool nigga. Like it don't gotta be I can do something for him. That's why like I tell people I'm like, man, I treat the waiter like I treat the owner. Right? There's no difference. You know how many Archie Davis? He was an intern.
Arch.
At Interscope Records.
That's a nigga.
He's an intern. There's no reason for me to talk to him.
It's the nigga now. Shout out Arch.
It's no reason for me, man. Manages Ryan Coogler, like, you know what I'm saying? Just started a company, like, all the shit.
Archie, man.
Shout out to Archie. Like, he's an intern working for Erica Davis. What you doing? What you got going on? Shit, I'm just in here working with Erica, man. You know how many shows this nigga Irk done did with Dom because of Arch?
They went to Africa with this.
Bruh, that's what I'm saying. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, but I don't see it like that. I see it like, I don't know where he's gonna go. He might have stopped working in music a year later, but that don't matter to me. And it just so happened that he became the head A&R Interscope, and then left, and when it just so happened that he was doing all Kendrick shit, doing all the marketing for Kendrick, and you know what I'm saying, and brought him through his first 2-3 projects, and then left and went on to do bigger. I'm not planning on that. Mm-hmm. I just met a cool nigga.
And Slowpoke introduced me to Seth for the Cali Fam shit.
Yep.
Which Damie was in that group with AK Frank and Jay Ant.
Yep.
And he was a part of that. And then I met Sue and them, and then Pilo and them, and then I met this nigga 15, 20 years later. I didn't know clue about none of that shit.
Right.
So you just start meeting. You don't know that these people are gonna become anything.
Right.
You just do it all for the love, and you gravitate to who really rocking and who really got love for their craft. And you're like, these niggas are dope. This is who I fuck with. I don't know about nobody else.
Right.
And they from the rich. They here.
Right.
They 10 minutes away from. I'm like, boop, boop,
right.
Boop. Slide up. We all kicking. Like that's how it's supposed to be. Like all this other shit. Leaving Slowpoke out of that equation, I don't meet them if he don't go, you rapping?
Right.
Oh, my partner down there.
Right.
Then he worked with the radio niggas. He's
I told the story about how I met Slowpoke. I was coming over to Urk House. He had a spot on 10-6 or 10th. What was it? 105th, 106th. The little apartment, 104th.
Yeah.
Boom. So I walk in. Slowpoke just sitting on the bed rolling weed. Hey, Poke, it's Fran. Fran is Poke. Like, and and ever since then, you know what I'm saying, me and Poke been tight. But to leave somebody out of this conversation about the larger history of the Bay Area, I just feel like it's crazy. So if you leaving that person out, who else are you leaving out?
But you know it too. You talk about the Richmond shit. A lot of them niggas just wasn't there.
Yeah.
Like that's the important part.
Yeah.
When you start to realize it. Like I don't talk about every city you want. Pinot was running shit.
Yeah.
Our high school was running shit for a real long time. And so if people wasn't there, they get to want to fit. And that's part of why the Grand National shit happened the way it did. Niggas that wasn't a part of it was feeling away and was planting seeds and all this shit. And it's like, bro, it's nothing to be a part of. Just pull up and don't be no hoe.
Right.
Like it's very simple. Like we pulling up and we just working on Jane shit today.
Yeah.
But if you not one of them niggas that can just remove it don't got to be about you, it ain't gonna fit. You're not gonna work here, bro. We just working on kids.
You're gonna start sticking out. Yeah.
Because it's not about you.
Right.
Yeah.
That was niggas' favorite thing to come. Hey,
That's
man,
that Boosie shit.
you work, man. You focus on Kev shit. You should focus on you. Said, what kind of? Who would say that?
Right.
I'm having a fucking time of my life right now, bro. It don't matter if it's lit or not. This nigga asked me to produce his whole project, bro. I was like, what the? I couldn't believe it.
Right.
After a year, 2 years of not recording my own project at all.
Right.
Just watching, showing up, helping niggas. I love sitting in the lab, smoking and just listening to music and watching people create shit like that. I'm just chilling. And then I'm like, damn, I'm giving up so much time and energy and resources, and I don't got one song recorded. I'm like, what the fuck am I doing? Bro, what's up, my nigga? Like, can you help? Can you help me? And he was like, yeah, for sure. Let's cook up. Like, all right, cool. Then it's saying, okay, your project, I got yours. Boop, boop, boop. Now it's my turn. Let me get in my bag. Let me start mixing and shit like that. We just love this shit, bro.
And I think it shows when you know there's, because I hear artists, you know, they may complain like, oh man, I can't even get a Pilo beat right. Like, you know, I can't even where Sue won't. And it's like, but then I listen to your album and it's Pilo, it's J-Ant. It's these ecosystem people who are so hard to reach, unreachable. And I'm like, but I'm watching people reach them. And I'm watching them send verses back. And I'm watching them. But there's also something to be said about actually having a love for the craft and it not being something that you feel like, oh, I need you. Like, I mean, you know what I mean? Like, it's like, nah, these are actually people that actually care about the craft. And like, I can actually give back to these people. I don't need to charge Mani $10,000 for a beat because I know he love this shit. Like, this is fun. This isn't work.
And them people don't get talked about enough. Like, to the point that you was making, it's like, yeah, there's folklore and like actual examples of niggas hating. Mm-hmm. However, that's just this middle cesspool. The niggas that's a hit away, a record away, a project away, and the niggas that's quote unquote doing it. We went backstage at Larry's show. Larry went out his way to show love.
Yep.
See Yuck Mouth at the shit. He saw Pass and lost his fucking mind,
That's
bro.
fire.
He lost his mind.
This the Pass. This he loved Pass.
Hey,
I like battle rap.
You know what I'm saying? But that's
Pastor Troy at the strip club. See Mani.
That's crazy.
Nigga lost his mind.
That's
that nigga said,
crazy.
"Whoa, is that Mani Draper?" Nigga lost his mind.
Pastor Troy.
Pastor Troy. On my kids, if I'm lying, I'm flying.
fucking crazy.
Nigga seen Pastor Troy. I walked in, them niggas was hugging.
Oh.
What the fuck? How you know Pastor Troy?
At the Blue Flame. At the Blue Flame. That is crazy.
My sister work at the Blue Flag.
Wait.
No, Fran, please don't entertain this shit.
Am I lying? Just say I'm lying.
Fran, don't entertain this shit.
Just say I'm lying, though.
I want to know what happened.
He walked up to you with a plate of chicken. It just was like, hey,
man, we walked in, bro. After we got sexually harassed by the security, them niggas
Bro, you
what you got in your pocket?
Whoa.
They're different,
I don't think I want to get in here.
Nigga, we had on Yeezy slides and Adidas joggers, nigga. You couldn't even have no gun on you, bro. Like, this is pure tour outfit.
Right.
Nigga said,
I was going in the club in Atlanta and the nigga said, lift up your heel. I'm like, what? He was like, no, put your toe down, lift up your heel. Like the nigga in my shoe. I'm like, my nigga, like, what are you looking for?
That's crazy.
what
Like,
is going on?
The niggas is traumatized out there, brother. I said, hey, man.
I want to hear more about this Pastor Troy story.
So he walks in before me, because I'm still outside like,
Right.
And
And you just walking on these niggas hugging.
man, talking about like this a side-to-side joint there. Like I ain't cousin.
I ain't seen your partner in a
Yeah,
long-
you ain't seen your partner in a long time. Like
That's
I said, I was about to
crazy.
be lit tonight.
So you know Pastor Troy?
No, nigga. It was just one of them moments where it's like, because I feel like this only happens in Atlanta too.
Right.
And maybe Houston.
Right.
Where you'll see a nigga like you grew up listening
Yeah.
to for real. So I'm a rap fan, nigga. I'm not going.
That's why I fuck with about you, because every time we have a conversation, I feel like you really are a fan of rap. Yeah.
I seen Pastor Troy. I was like, nigga, what's up? He said, nigga. and embraced me like he knew me my whole life. So his POV is walking into the embrace and Pastor Troy going, nigga, come on, first round on me. He said, your boy with you, come on.
When bought us drinks, I walk in.
But it was just on some fans just happy to see this
That's
nigga
so
like,
tight,
yo.
bro.
And Pastor Troy is definitely just holding court in Blue Flame.
That's
that
so
was
tight.
Then he gave me a
thing.
business card.
Yeah.
Bruh.
It said Pastor Troy.
Hella funny. What? That's crazy.
Oh
Where am I
my
supposed to
god.
put this?
Oh my god.
I got on
I can't
sweats.
believe you told that shit. That is hell.
Where am I supposed to put this Pastor Troy card?
I'm like, damn, what's this nigga doing?
Where am I supposed to put this Pastor Troy business card?
Oh,
What does it say he does?
Right. This was like Pastor Troy. Bro.
Right.
All right. Thanks.
With an
Put
address
that
on the
shit in the
back.
aspect for good luck on the
Right.
road and shit. I mean, yeah.
Oh my God, bro. Every time you record an album, just put it right there on the little table in the
got
booth.
to.
Yeah,
Shout out
Pastor
to
Troy.
Pastor Troy, cuz.
That's hella funny, bro. So wait, I know there's so many funny tour stories, bro. Like
This nigga killed the bear. I just wanted to say that.
Wait. You
This
gotta
nigga kid
you gotta
killed
set
the
it
bear.
up. That's
You
crazy.
gotta-
Okay.
Context is important.
Context is a
Okay.
motherfucker.
We didn't
Oh,
made
my
it
God.
across country. So anybody that's toured, friend, you know.
Yo, I know.
So
I
you
went
know.
with him.
Yeah, I took him with me.
Y'all know.
Yeah, I took him with me.
So
Yeah.
the first leg getting out there is whatever.
Yeah.
That the
back-
bitch getting back, bro. You just like, man, you by this time you whatever ticket you didn't dodge, I think we only got a parking violation and I got a moving violation, but like
We almost caught a Fed
oh,
case.
that's we
for
did.
nothing.
Yeah, I forgot about that. But
Yeah, we was dodging. a
you
lot of
survive
shit.
all that shit to finally make it back to the West Coast. Nigga, it don't want to start storming till we get to Arcata, Humboldt, and all that shit.
I'm about to say, so y'all went south.
Yeah, south, and then came
y'all-
back
yeah,
to the
y'all
Midwest.
came- okay.
Yeah.
Because we went
We went south. We
went south and then we went
Arizona,
up.
Texas, all that shit.
But then we went up to Toronto.
Y'all went. I stopped.
Oh
in
yeah, you
Boston.
stopped. That's right. We went up to so niggas.
I couldn't go to Canada.
Yeah,
No,
niggas,
we said
yeah,
niggas-
certain niggas ain't going to Canada,
Hey.
my nigga. We left about 50 niggas in Boston.
See,
We
nigga,
had
I was
three
in
buses.
Buffalo, New
bro.
York.
Buffalo. We like niggas in Buffalo. Niagara Falls, nigga.
We got
We had
three
a skeleton
buses.
crew, nigga.
We got three buses, bro. One bus with the Canada.
Nigga, I swear to God, nigga, we had three about them niggas was like, hey, friend, you security tonight, okay?
Man.
So when they walk up on the artist, just put your hand out and just because we.
Oh
you
yeah,
know.
neither of the bodyguards could go. Me and
Bro, that's what I'm saying.
Bro,
Only one that went was gloves.
Me and Pops was rooming together.
Yeah. Like it's crazy. Like, bro, getting into Canada was crazy.
Them be the stories. Like
Yeah,
it's
it was
like
crazy.
Yeah.
Toronto, and then when you make it back to the West Coast, Vancouver, it's the same thing. You gotta leave niggas
Seattle.
in Seattle. Yep. So niggas know.
It was in Seattle.
Yeah,
shit.
nah,
so we-
Buffalo wings that night. Definitely I went to the bar, got some Buffalo wings.
I had a homegirl. She was out there working. She came and picked me up. We chilled for a minute.
Bruh.
She said, "Oh, I gotta go."
Kept looking at these niggas in the
busting
city.
days.
See when we get back.
Oh, dude was looking for his car. Yeah.
We was on some we was on some real like brother vacation shit. Like every city we got to, we would play records of people who was from there. So we get to the A is hella Outkast or Future. We pass it. Yeah, that's crazy. New Orleans, same thing. So when we get to fucking Ohio, first thing we put on is Bone. But Mo Murder.
I don't even listen to Bone. That's the funny shit.
Yeah, I'm a rap fan.
Niggas think that I love. I don't even listen to Bone.
I'm a rap fan, and that shit completely changed my world when that shit came out. Me and all my partners at Bret Hart. So then
I was too young.
We playing that shit though.
In Ohio. We playing that shit.
And we stayed. Where did we stay for a while?
We got stuck in Columbus for a week.
Okay. Beautiful.
Yeah, that was
fucking beautiful.
Ohio State, around, baby, the Buckeyes.
So the venue was right under the stadium of Ohio State. That's where it was at. Yeah.
Man, we wanted to stay in Ohio. Like,
so I'm from Canton. I'm like an hour from Cleveland.
Oh, bad. Okay. Yeah, we was just Columbus.
I'm from where Stolly from.
The Stolly, that's another one of my guys.
I've been wanting to say this when I was listening to your project yesterday. It reminded me of Stolly.
That's one of my.
Because his shit was intellectual trunk music.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And when I was listening to your shit, I'm like, this shit really slap. And he really saying something.
Yeah.
Like that's what Stolly was trying to accomplish.
Yeah. Now that internet, that Stolly, Crit, Currency.
Crit is one of my favorites.
Yeah. DD172, Dame's Gallery, like all the niggas that were there, but Stolly, because he ended up with Ross, was like the one. And to your point, he was that's what he was trying to figure it out, because you from a particular place, and for me, I hella want my cousins to listen to my shit, and if it don't slap, they're not gonna listen.
They're not fucking with it.
So you gotta put the slap with it, but I hella like rap, so you gotta say something. So that's crazy. That's exactly.
Who do you feel like it influences you the most? And for both of you guys, like, what would you say your biggest rap influences are?
In like ever?
I mean, I guess you could say ever, but I mean maybe more recent. I mean, is there something that influences you more recently? Because I feel like there's a cornerstone thing that happens where it's like this is like a corner, you know what I mean? And then I feel like there's hallways and stuff where it's like things can kind of come and go, but there's certain corners of the house. Like I know, like for me, Andre 3000 is like a corner for me. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like when I think about verses and how I like verses to sound, how I like them to feel, like the subject matter, I think about Andre. You know what I'm saying? That's like a corner for me. Yeah. But then I'm also very influenced by Tyler right now. Tyler is probably my favorite rapper right now. Yeah. Just as far as him being willing to kind of say anything. He doesn't have limits. You know what I'm saying?
Except that POV verse.
You wasn't fucking with it?
Just didn't need that.
Yeah. I feel you.
I like the song a lot.
Yeah.
A lot.
That's a crazy way to put it, though. That's a crazy, because that is true. Like, for me, foundationally, it's Outkast, everything. It's not, Organized Noise, everything, right. Dungeon Family.
Right.
Like Goody Mob as an entire unit. And then I can't really separate Dre and Big like the way everybody do.
Right.
Everybody tries to.
Yeah, and I also get it. Like I don't want down that hill like who's better, but for me, it was in the beginning, the hooks is Big Boy he's carrying the songs for a really long time. And then Dre hits this gear where he's just the nigga.
Yeah.
But he's the nigga because he's been standing next to the nigga for a really long time. Right. And he
started fucking Erica.
Then there's that.
Some of that.
I don't know what eye opened up when he started.
That third eye.
Right. Because he started talking about the stars in the sky, and it got crazy.
Have you heard Quest talk about her songwriting process?
I haven't.
They'll jam. They'll just be jamming, and sometimes she'll come with a joint, and sometimes she'll free something and unpack it. But her writing process is hella meticulous.
Well, that's I don't know if you guys have watched the D'Angelo, the Electric Lady.
Him.
When they were just basically saying they did all these projects at the same time. So Voodoo, like Water for Chocolate, Bag Lady, Mama's Gun. Sorry, Mama's Gun. Like they was all in different rooms. The Roots, all that like.
That's where Grand National. That's what we wanted to do.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
We listened for one of the first things we listened to collective on the way to Joshua Tree was Quest talking about that process.
Yeah.
And him and D'Angelo would D'Angelo had D'Angelo was the one with the budget to book the studio.
Right.
And the label checked in and them niggas hadn't done nothing yet because they sit in the the cafeteria room at Electric Lady and just watch videos that Quest had brought back from tour, and then they would go there and reverse engineer the shit that they heard. So it took time, but a big part of the budget went into the hang. But imagine how scary that is for the labels, where y'all just
you don't know what's gonna
you don't know what's gonna happen.
Yeah,
watching movies.
Yeah,
watching y'all fucking around.
Y'all in there watching Last Dragon. Like, what the fuck?
That's hella funny. You say watching movies because I'm listening to y'all projects and I hear the skits.
Yeah.
And I'm like, these niggas, like, are y'all just like movie buffs or how the fuck y'all find these skits, bro?
This shit is all the same. It's like the movies, the art, the photography, the videos. It all feel like
it's all connected.
When I was a little ass kid, you had to do all the things to be a part of hip hop. You had to DJ, dance, do graffiti, like all that shit. I used to be like, damn, like these niggas doing hella shit. But it's the same. It's just a part of the thing. Yeah. You just knew how to do it. You drew on your notebook. You had a freestyle at all times. The niggas who didn't rap had freestyles. They had a verse. Everybody had a verse. Remember the Dope Fiend nigga? No, he wasn't a Dope Fiend. What's the nigga? Is it Backstage? Muslim nigga.
Oh, yeah,
nah,
yeah.
he was a Muslim nigga.
Oh, yeah, the bodyguard.
Yeah, the bodyguard.
Yeah, the bodyguard.
Call him
Yeah,
Dope Fiend and shit. That's crazy.
Yeah, right. This nigga the Muslim
This
bodyguard.
nigga got
The Dope Fiend nigga.
He got a verse.
Yeah.
Everybody got a verse.
Well, you know what's crazy? I was trying to explain to my homegirl because I've been kind of making Jamari and Slim and some of the homies go back and watch some of these older, like I made Jamari watch Beat Street the other day.
God
you know what I'm saying?
How'd you like that?
It was really good.
It was good, huh?
Yeah, like it. Yeah, so I'm like, I was trying to tell her, I'm like, you know, when these movies are coming out, like,
It's
rap is not real yet. And this is this expression that's happening, and I'm just soaking this stuff up. And so I made my homegirl watch Breaking 2 Electric Blue. She said, "This is a dance movie." I'm like, nah, you don't understand how all these things are hip hop.
Yeah.
Like breakdancing is as big a part as hip hop as the rapping, as the scratching, as the DJing, as the all these things encompass hip hop. So this isn't a dance movie.
The rapping is the last.
Is the last. I'm saying.
Everything else comes first.
I'm like, this is a hip hop movie. Yeah. Like, this is not a dance movie. This isn't Save the Last Dance or Honey. Like this, no, nigga. This is when this is coming out. This is changing sonically, visually, how everybody feels about this art form.
Shout out to the team for doing the homework though. That shit is important.
Yeah,
like that's talking about what's wrong with the Bay. There's nothing.
Yeah,
put people on. And hopefully they're receptive, then go do the homework so we know what we even fighting for.
Right.
Like, this is what we talking about. Is where it's like, I'm not talking about rap. I don't care who rap the best. Everybody's making music. It actually sounds kind of cool.
Right.
AI is impressive, nigga. Everybody got a hit now.
Right.
I'm not talking about that. But all the other shit that goes around it, nigga. And if you're a cool nigga, pull up. And you don't make the women feel weird. You're always welcome if you don't make the women feel weird.
Come on.
But that's rule number one.
and that's what's so important to me, because I feel like, especially with some of the younger generation, like that are coming up and doing music, I'm like, this is where it came from. Mm-hmm. This is what it felt like when this, like, yeah, it's an older movie. It doesn't look like all the new stuff, but I'm like, but if you watch this, this is emotional for me. Like, I have an emotional connection with hip hop. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I'm an 83 baby. Like, when this stuff was 85, 86, 87, 8, I'm 5, 6, 7 years old. My daddy playing this shit at the house. I'm like, all I remember is, I'm like, these niggas is breakdancing on stage and nigga Dougie Fresh and these niggas is
happening right now?
Curse Groove. Like, I'm like, bro, imagine, Slim, being so crazy at what you do, they make a movie about you as you're doing it. This isn't 20 years later. Yeah. That movie came out in like 87. So Run DMC, they said, hey, we want to make a movie about what you're doing right now.
That's how crazy that is.
He played himself in the movie. LL Cool J got like 6 parts in the movie.
Bro, he pushing carts in the back. If you look close enough, he pushing something across the stage.
Bruh.
He rapping as himself. He lifting back. It's
Bruh.
Like, this is incredible.
Well, that's
it's
what
incredible.
I said. Fucking Ice-T isn't breaking.
Bruh.
Right.
Bruh.
Right.
The first gangster rapper.
Looking crazy.
I was
Bruh,
watching
looking
that
like
as a
Marilyn
high
Manson.
School, as a high school, they took us and made us watch that movie. And we sitting there, I'm like, bro, that's Ice-T. They like, no, it's not.
Like, yes,
I'm like,
Ice-T,
yes,
bro.
it is, bro. I know what the nigga
That's
look
Ice-T,
like.
bro.
I watch SVU every night.
Every night.
She's dead.
What he say? He was like, doesn't look good. But it's like, you know, I have an emotional connection with these things. So when I and Tubi is the best thing in the world because all this shit is on Tubi. Yeah. So I'm like, wait, you guys have never seen any of this stuff?
Gotta see this.
I'm like, we can't. It's almost. We're almost doing ourselves a disservice for us to be talking about these things on a podcast if you guys have never have watched this stuff. Yeah. I'm like, so like even I'm sitting down with Jamar and I'm like, hey, let's just watch Beat Street. And then and it's not like it's a hard watch. But she's like, this is tight.
Think about that from an art perspective where you're going into a meeting and you playing your shit for people and the staff has no frame of reference for that shit.
Right. Exactly.
And they go, this say, I don't know. But
exactly.
How could you? You heard it immediately though. You go, oh, this is Stally.
Yeah. He's got a point of reference.
I'm signing that label immediately though because you get where this is from. So now you're not going, bro, I don't get this.
Right.
You don't know how many times like, bro, you sound like you from, man, I don't really know. It's like, bro, like I'm an alien or something. It's like, come on, bro.
And that's that's even why I feel like it's almost more important to have things like Grand National a part of things that are coming out of the Bay Area because when you hand these things off to people that have no point of reference, like, so we putting together a show right now, right? And this is happening in real time. The 10-year anniversary of A Good Night in the Ghetto is coming. You know what I mean?
Let's go, man.
And you know, and we're putting together a show for that. And I was having a conversation about some things that are gonna happen in the show, and it's we can just get some LA people to do it. I said, because as soon as they get up there and do some LA shit, we're gonna know that that's not what this is. And it's and that's not to say that that person is wrong for saying that or offering that up, but that's why you can't hand off art to people who don't have a point of reference for the art that they're now taking and going and doing whatever they're gonna do with it. It's like if they don't have a point of reference for that, if they don't understand what this is, where it comes from, why it has to be authentic to this, you can't hand that stuff off to them.
I already know exactly what you're talking about.
No, you already know what I'm talking about. Yeah, no.
So tour story, me and him, we was supposed to be on tour in Florida, but it was a hurricane. So we sat in Atlanta for the week.
Yeah.
So before that, we was in New Orleans and Manny Fresh. Like we pulled up on Manny Fresh in the hood. He's like, bruh, y'all gonna be in Atlanta? Nigga, Patchwork got everything I need. I meet y'all there.
Yeah.
So we at Patchwork killing them cookies. Killing them cookies.
Yeah.
So Manny come up there, he was like, bruh, like, you know, like the Bay is just something about it. Like, I don't really get it, blah, blah, blah. I gotta play songs from there that I can't play nowhere else. He said, I got a song called Big, and I start rapping it. Big Stars. Yep. He's like, nigga, that, nigga, I'm like, I know.
That's our shit.
Nigga, I'm from there.
But that song is only big here.
Right.
He can't play it nowhere else. He said, I'll play that shit somewhere else. Nigga, get off the stage.
And I'm gonna be honest, glazing over like you kind of glazed over. We pulled up on Manny Fresh. It was fucking amazing. It was amazing.
Like for me, you can't just like, again, foundation, cornerstone. Like
for me,
sheesh.
I seen the high video. I thought they was in the Noya. I thought they was in North Richmond. I swear to God. When I used to play the tape, Jamal and Noel both thought it was me.
Yeah.
Because my regular speaking voice was They thought that was me rapping, and I didn't tell them I put out a tape.
That's so funny.
I thought they was from Richmond.
Man. Thought I was like the Turk, huh?
But when I seen how they shot that video, that's how I'm gonna take my pictures.
Right.
Now that's how I'm gonna take, like however this video look, that's how I want my photos to look.
Yeah.
You know, I never see niggas take pictures like that.
You know how you got a auntie or a god brother, somebody that's just 10 years older than you, or that enough to influence you like crazy.
That's my brother.
My dad's youngest sister's exactly 10 years older than me. She went her freshman year at Southern. My grandmother graduated from Southern. She went to Southern too. She came back on Christmas break. And we get her from the airport, and she go, come to my room. We get to the house.
Right.
Go in her suitcase. She throwing hella shit out. She goes, it's a tape.
Yeah.
Just one of them dub tapes you get from Radio Shack or whatever. She put that shit in. That fucking Han dropped, and I was like, crazy. But she couldn't wait to play it for me, though. Yeah. Like, she recorded it for me, flew it back, off the radio, the nigga on the radio talking like, we got this new Juvenile. Yeah. And she played it for me. Like, my life champ sitting in front of the speaker like, nigga, oh my God, what is this?
So you want to know what the moment for me was when we met Manny? Manny, he's already hella funny.
Yeah.
Like,
baby
he was trying to fuck one of the makeup.
Yeah, I'm trying to get you that like, baby gravy. Like, bruh, she went up, like, relax. Nah, nigga, she bad. I was giving it baby gravy. So then we see him in Patrick the next week.
Crazy.
So you thought about it?
Right. No, he was tripping. But so the thing that was probably like the biggest moment for me was so we end up spinning on Manny. We
leave from smoking hookah with Karuchi.
Yeah, that was a crazy day.
That was a crazy
night.
That was a different
That was a crazy
night.
day. I'm gonna be honest. That was a crazy day. So mind you, we had done Austin City Limits that day. Damn. So we performed in Houston. Right? The night before. So we did Houston the night before. Right. We had Austin City Limits the next day. Mm-hmm. So we get in a car, me and Yaya, we go to Austin. The bus goes to New Orleans.
Damn.
So we go to Austin. I have to fly a DJ in. Mm-hmm. We fly the DJ in. We do Austin City Limits. We go straight back to the airport. I fly the DJ home. We fly to New Orleans. We get to New Orleans just in time to get on stage and perform.
Yep. Because I didn't think they were performing.
Yeah.
I'm at the show, and I'm just like, well, I don't think they coming.
We hop out the Uber, get on stage. It's time to go, right? So we get off stage, and YG performs. He does his set or whatever. Now we like, oh, what we gonna do? Karuchi's down the block at a hookah spot.
She was here. She was out at the show.
Oh, did she come to the show? I didn't see her at the show.
I was selling her merch. And she came to the merch booth, and I didn't know who she was. I just know she looked familiar.
Gotcha.
So I'm thinking, oh, she's from the Bay, blah, blah, blah. Here, like, I know you.
Yeah, no, that's Karuchi. So we end up going to go smoke hookah with Karuchi.
I didn't know, because we was on the bus talking.
Yeah.
Fran was like, Slim, get her in the Uber. So I opened the door. I put them in the Uber. I jumped in the front seat, and the Uber was like, Karuchi? I said...
Yeah, no, it's like that. So we're smoking with them. I get a text from Manny's manager, where y'all at? Because I think they was gonna try and come to the show, but you know it wasn't. It was House of Blues. It wasn't like they wasn't coming. Mm-hmm. So he's like, "Hey, we at the lab. Y'all pull up." I'm like, "Hey." So we spin off on Karuchi,
out of here,
and we get on the Uber, and he's still in the trap.
Yeah,
I'm not even gonna lie. Manny still got his studio in the trap. I'm like, nigga, what? He like, I'm never like this is my studio. So we're in the studio, we talking, and you know he just like giving it up. Man, I fuck with y'all. This shit it feel like some old shit that I would love to be involved in. I want to get in with y'all. Wop wop wop. And I'm like, so my question was, I said, man, I'm not gonna lie, I'm trying not to fan out right now. You know what I'm saying? Because you are like a part of this. Is like I'm like talking to my childhood right now. You know what I'm saying? So I'm trying not to fan out. You're like, nah, what you want to know? And I'm like, what was you on when you was making all them beats? He said, oh, you want to know? Goes in the back and pulls out the original MPC. Boom, 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 boom. Bling, bling. All
programmed.
Bro, everything's still programmed, bro. He like, I think I got another one. He like, hold on. Just, bro, he just like, I'm like, yo, this is crazy, right? There's no way I died coming over here or something like that. Like if we died in the Uber somewhere, like there's gonna be a flashback. Something's gonna happen. I'm gonna wake up in the hospital or something. Because there's no way that I'm in front of Manny Fresh right now, and he's tapping the MPC of the original one that he used with all the beats still on it, programmed.
That is fucking crazy.
Crazy.
They didn't know 400 was a record till they got to the West Coast.
Bruh.
The single. Like Juvie wanted that to be the first single and they told him no.
So my uncle played a big part in that.
Wow.
DJ Kill.
Swear.
He was so Slowpoke told me, he was like, your uncle's the one that like, was playing that record that make everybody like really fuck with it.
Wow.
And
I had no idea.
And the fact that we bring it back, we're the only place that does that.
Yeah.
Because I'll be honest, I hate the way it sounds when they play it somewhere else because they just play it.
You got to start
here,
it over.
And I don't know for sure, but I know Poke was the first person I heard bring it back.
Yeah, nah, for sure.
So again, back to that, he don't get enough credit. Also, those stories is cool, but he killed a bear. I just want to.
So you gonna say so? Please tell me what happened with the bear. I want to know.
He was driving, so he got to tell you how he killed the bear.
Okay,
man. We make it back. So that's how we got there. y'all know when you make it back, you're like, damn, we made it back. So we kind of cruising, but it's storming and it's hella foggy. Nigga, I see the mama bear dart out in front of the car, and that baby blinked and just hesitated a second, nigga. And it was either us or the bear.
Nigga floored it.
Nigga, what? That shit said boom, boom. This and nigga turned on Mo murder. I said, oh shit. No. Wait.
Hey.
So that's at the show in Arcata.
Wait, but the nigga said, should we get out and like check?
It's a bear.
I'm like, hell no, nigga. Floor this motherfucker.
The mama bear with a double back.
With a double back.
My baby.
Nigga, to this day, I think she tracking me. Like, she gonna find me like, this nigga killed my baby.
She's sniffing them tire tracks.
You know the heartbreak.
That's in Arcata. The last show of the tour is in L.A.
Okay.
We leave bruh in L.A. to do a song with Bedrock. Him and Bedrock is doing a project.
We do Clutch. That's on Mr.
Mr. Nobody, yeah.
Okay.
So we leave him in L.A. So to drive back from, L.A. to Bay, by the time we get back, this nigga hit the group chat with a fucking picture of Crazy Bone.
Nigga was sitting outside of the lab. I'm in there, we recording, that song Crazy. I walk out and Crazy Bone sitting on the couch in the waiting room in the studio. I look, oh shit. Now, I've been listening to this nigga since the 7th grade.
Yeah.
Fuck all that. We were just playing your song when this nigga killed that bear. He don't even know why I'm laughing. He just sitting there, mind his own business by himself. No security, no assistant, no nothing. I'm like, Nick, we gotta take a picture. He's like, what is wrong with this
Where's
nigga?
the bear?
Bro, where's the bear? He's like, what happened? I was like, no, it was a bear. And my friend killed him.
If we take this song off.
Bro, as soon as he clicked it, I sent it in the chat. Like, y'all niggas ain't gonna believe this.
Hey, y'all was in L.A.?
Yeah, I was in there with Bedrock. They just flew back home.
And you sent him the picture of Crazy
Bro, immediately.
You want to know what's crazy? That's such a random L.A. story. But so you know Mars.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm at Mars' studio, and it's like an upstairs downstairs studio, right? But it's in the parking lot of like a sawmill.
Everything in LA is
don't know.
Right.
I have no idea what's going on, but and so I'm upstairs and we kicking it, and I'm like, oh, you know what? Let me go downstairs and go. I'm gonna go use the phone. So I walk outside, and Devontae Swing's just outside having a cigarette.
Yeah. Yep. That is
fucking
I'm like, do you know who you are? You know what? I'm not even, the conversation on the phone is not even really like important anymore. Because I'm trying to have a conversation with this nigga. Because where the fuck have you been at? Like, where the fuck is Devontae Swing been at? And so then I go back upstairs. I'm like, Mars, do you know that Devontae Swing is outside having a cigarette? He's like, oh yeah, he owns the whole building. He's the one that gave me the studio up here. We was in the studio doing records, and he was like, I got a studio upstairs if you want it. And he let me have the studio upstairs. I'm like, bruh.
Because that's how it go.
Bruh, that's how like, he just gave you, he's like, yeah, he just.
But look what he do with it.
Bruh.
So back to the, hey, if you love this shit, a nigga gonna help you. A nigga gonna look out. It's the ones who don't want, but nah. If you tight, hey, bro, here you go. No problem.
Yeah,
no problem.
that's the one thing that is tight about LA is that those little just random
anybody at any time.
You never fucking know.
So I used to skateboard. And coming from Ohio, I was real close with Drama and Big Cat from the Rob and Big Show. Mm. So I'm out there skateboarding with Big Cat. We go to Safeway and Rob and Big pull up in the black UAV. So we sitting there talking. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, how does this happen? This nigga Sean Stockman walks out of Safeway.
Damn, yeah.
They like, the nigga from Boys to Men. I'm like, bro, what the fuck is going on? It's probably like my second time in
just
LA,
regular
but
shit.
like my first time like really being outside of skateboarding and shit. I'm like,
regular, bro.
This shit is crazy.
Oh, I was at the gym.
Yeah.
Those are two different times.
Oh, okay.
Two different times. Russell Simmons walks in. The gym stopped moving. Everybody stopped working out. And just watch this nigga walk to the bathroom.
Yeah.
Had a sweater vest on.
Argyle.
Patagonian.
The nigga must have just came to use the bathroom. Because then when he came back out hella quick after, everybody got quiet again. And they watched them walk through. And I'm like, bro, this is so weird, bro. Then we seen...
So we're going to meet Bedrock in Hollywood, and fucking Biggs from Rockefeller is jogging, but he's on a conference call. So he's in full workout gear, and he see us like nerding out, and he do the awkward like...
Right.
And as he's waving at us, Offset's flying by in a Suburban, yelling at Yo, Biggs!
And we sitting there about to get on the... We just sitting there in front of a random restaurant like this, like...
What?
LA is so weird.
This is weird.
This is like a TV show.
Because it's so specific.
It's like a TV show.
Biggs is too specific.
Too specific.
And then Offset just like...
Yeah, bro.
It's like,
He's in the back of the Uber, out the window, screaming and shit. We like... we got.
Wait. Let me tell my story real quick. Okay, this isn't an LA story. This is a Toronto story. So we go to Toronto, and we got a show in Toronto and shit. And Drake is not in Toronto, but Drake is like, yo, Chubbs and them is going here. Y'all go pull up on them. I already told them y'all niggas is coming, right? So it's me, YG, it's all of us, right? So we're leaving out of the club, right? We all outside. All of OVO, all of 400, like we're all outside. We got like 4 black trucks parked outside waiting on us. But they're parked in front of this driveway of an apartment building. Keither Sutherland pulls up and starts ripping. Whose fucking cars are these?
Not playing with y'all.
And so I'm like, hold on,
fuck, you know the fuck I am.
Fucking Kiefer, nigga.
So I don't know if Kiefer knows that these are some gangsta ass niggas.
He don't give a shit.
These 400 niggas don't give a fuck about none of that. What show was he on? What's that fucking show? He was beating everybody up? Yeah, we don't give a fuck about that shit. Like, so Keither comes across the street, because mind you, we still in front of the club, like low-key, you know, them niggas talking to bitches, Chubbs and them niggas is talking to everybody, you know what I'm saying? Bruh, the nigga Kiefer comes across the street and says, hey, somebody hauls off and beats the fuck up, bruh. Keither got his ass whooped.
Keither up?
Bruh, Keither got his ass whooped. Bro, when I tell you, they start stomping Kiefer out in front of the club, bro.
What camera? They beat Kiefer?
Bro, when I tell you, they finally got off him, and he all busted up, and he's scrambling back across the street. Nigga, we'll move them cars when we want to, motherfucker. Like, nigga, bruh. I said, yep, it's time to go home. Cause I'm in the Twilight Zone right now. Yep. Did y'all just jump Kiefer Sutherland?
Yep.
The actor.
Man.
Yeah, nah, bro.
All right, let's edit these parts out. I didn't see Jay Holiday get beat up, but I did see somebody, his best friend or whoever he's with, get beat up in Atlanta one time. Yeah. But the way he was screaming, I'll never forget it. I'll never forget it. Okay, all right.
I'm so triggered by Erg, bro. Anytime he started talking, I just think he gonna stand up.
This nigga, right? I didn't get into nothing. Somebody did something. They did me a favor. Did me a solid. And records.
Yeah.
Not too far from where I'm from. Mm-hmm. And he ended up flying me to Atlanta, but it was a group trip full of
sound like some shit Ray Charles was signed to.
Yeah, but it was like not Jay Holiday, but Dave Hollister.
Oh, okay.
And like Jazzy Faye and and I was like, I heard, I was watching this shit growing up and shit. I'm like, damn, that nigga no nigga from around the corner. I'm like,
right.
So he fly us out there like, nigga, you fucking with us, nigga. Blah, blah, blah. I'm like, all right, cool. Hell at this nigga studio, we kicking it. CJ Holiday, he got the songs out. We all pile up to a van, go to a club. I got some Atlanta people out there I'm already kind of fucking around with. So I'm kind of off in the cut, just watching. Shit start getting rowdy. I could keep this nigga name nameless, but I used to go to the gym because nigga, my height, my size, lift up a tree. The nigga just
my height, my size,
been working
my
out
weight.
since he was 10 years old.
Right.
He see this the funk going on at the VIP upstairs. It's not super high, but it's high.
Right.
I see this nigga, one motion, jump and pull himself over the motherfucking rail. Boom. Start serving cup. Jay Holiday said, no! No! And I'm like, babe, we got to get up out of here. Get up out of here. She's like, but your stuff is at their house. Oh, yeah, I'll get it later.
I get it later.
I don't want to.
Hey, that is so fucking funny, bro. I knew once we started talking about celebrities, my nigga, the stories was gonna start coming. Crazy. That shit is fucking hilarious.
Kiefer getting beat up.
Yes, we did. That's the one. Yeah.
Yeah, Kiefer getting beat up, bro, was crazy. Nice. I said, yeah, you can save all that shit on that show, nigga. This is real life. You just got your ass whooped. Now get back in your car and wait for us to move these trucks, nigga. Right. But so, hey, so what do you guys think about this rap album of the year? What's y'all take on that?
I'm going Clips.
I want the Clips to win.
Yeah, I'm going Clips.
I'm gonna be honest. The Clips, I think the Clips are probably responsible for. I feel like we have these meteoric shifts sonically in music, right? And I feel like Bryson Tiller was responsible for one. Mm-hmm. I feel like when Trap Soul came out, it changed everything sonically. I can see that. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Like. If they don't talk about him for nothing else, that Trap Soul album, it just everything after that sounds like Trap Soul, or is attempting to sound like Trap Soul.
It's a genre now.
It's a genre, right?
Yeah, he for sure changed.
Yeah, like that wasn't a genre before Trap Soul came out.
For sure.
And so, but I definitely feel like Grinding was one of those moments for me. Like I don't know if there's a song with more remixes than Grinding.
Right.
Like.
Fully.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, and I remember the first album. The first album was like,
Lord willing.
Man, Lord willing was, bro.
We went to the show when they came out here for the tour, and they did primarily.
I missed that show.
They did primarily most of the new record,
yeah.
But there would be moments where they would sprinkle in Lord willing, Hell Have No Fury, and you could see how divided the room was with like the brand new fans that just got here and the people that knew those moments.
Right.
So their encore was primarily Lord Willing and a few other like records in there. But when they came back for the curtain call, it was like the coolest moment.
Yeah.
It's like me and this nigga just standing in the middle, just like,
bruh.
Because it's
keys open doors. I'm like this, and you can see the crowd like, man,
that mama, I'm
where's
so
the song
sorry,
man.
Come on,
that shit is cold.
They did Virginia. It was like it was all these moments where just like, wow. But I was gonna ask y'all for the whole room too, like right now. Somebody told you it was going to take you 20 years to have your moment. You just got to stay down. Mm-hmm. Do you sign up for it?
Yeah, I would.
Yeah, because for for me, I'm really a journey person.
Right.
You know, I think life can go a bunch of different ways. Like I've always thought that getting a job was the easy part. Mm-hmm. Anybody can get a job, but like, a good night in the ghetto is gonna live forever.
Come on.
Like, Mr. Nobody's gonna live forever.
Come on.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
Right, man.
Like, Helpless is gonna save somebody. So, what does success look like for me? Success for me looks like leaving these things behind for people to say, I knew the nigga that did that. Right. You know what I'm saying? So, if it takes 20 years for somebody to say, hey man, this shit was crazy back then. I'm not saying that Manny Fresh didn't have his moment. I'm sure he did. But I also know that he doesn't know, like me being able to explain to him how impactful he was for me. That's what I want. I want somebody to walk up to me and be like, hey bro, I didn't want to do music until I heard A Good Night in the Ghetto. Right. I know I got another 10 years before that probably happens. Right. You know what I'm saying? I know it's a kid right now that's 8 years old that's gonna listen to A Good Night in the Ghetto and be like, hey bro, that shit came out when I was 7. And I had never heard nothing like it. You know what I'm saying?
Shit, they 17 now.
That's what I'm saying. So I'm like, but he might not hit his stride until he's 25. Right. You know what I'm saying? And then he's gonna date those things back. So I'm like, when I think about if it doesn't happen for another 20 years, I'm like, but I'm gonna get so much shit done in that 20, my nigga. Shit.
And that's why I want the Clips to win.
Yeah.
They did all of the things and then somehow, some way made the world stop and care about all the shit you're supposed to care about in terms of music.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
From what they wore, how they rolled it out, the assets they made, the videos they made, and then you turn that fucking music on, and it was undeniable.
Yeah,
undeniable.
And it's being dedicated to art. You know, I'm dedicated to the art. Like, we not finna do this for streams or for labels or for, you know what I'm saying? Unless it's the labels that our niggas fuck with. Right. Like, yeah, we gonna be in this LV shit because our nigga is the LV nigga. You know what I'm saying?
But wherever we go, we gonna make it a moment because it's what we do. We've gone everywhere. If it was Bape, well, you know, when we moved it over here, when we was on Atlantic, when we was here, when we was on this label, like wherever they've gone, they've shown and proved with an exclusively produced by album, Pharrell. When Chad is there, without Chad, now, all right, bet we're gonna go to Milan and we're gonna set up shop in the middle of Louis, and then we're gonna have all the Louis employees influence and be a part of this ecosystem and how we make this record. And it's a true testament to the way we make music. Like, it's not like Deuce is hella into fashion. Yeah, that nigga obsesses over. He's like he's so obsessed with like what our outfits are gonna look like for this next rollout. The nigga don't give a fuck about the music. He's like, what are we wearing? Pass is on that. Pass is like, bro is like, all right, move this part of the verse to the front of the song. It's the last thing we did. No, this is how the song should start.
Right. Super scientific, like super, like it's the science.
And I feel like I pray for that for every artist to experience that kind of love and surrender to the process. Right. Because the rap album of the year is is what it can get you, what it can land you. But you might have to wait 20 years for that shit.
But you've been and not being afraid to surrender to the process before that. Come on. Because it's easy to surrender to it after it worked.
Man. I seen Pusha T say he came downstairs and Kanye was like, yeah, but write another verse. That's not it. And then write another verse. And then write another verse. And niggas say, man, we did 100 verses per song and we had to whoop. I'm like, damn. I'm nowhere near these niggas. I definitely got to write my verse over. Who the fuck am I to not subscribe to Michael Jackson, who damn near cried when he heard Thriller? It's not good enough.
Right.
Just to go back to the second mix, though.
He mixed it 80 times. I can mix my record 10 times. These niggas might be like, this nigga keep breathing. Right. But Michael Jackson did 80. Right. This is 6 for me. Right. I got a long way to go before I get to 80 mixes. Like, I'm trying to get to that level of obsession because this is what I grew up loving. Like,
but you know what? And I think it has to do with also what Mani was saying about the people around you having the same obsession. Because he didn't get that obsession from himself. He got that obsession from Joe. I got that ass whoop from Joe too. He got that obsession from Joe. He got that obsession from Quincy. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Where it's like, wait, it almost it's like when you working out. And it's like, you like, man, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to make it. And the niggas that you working out with still down there doing put you like, fuck. All right, hold on.
That was the nigga that beat up Jay Holiday partner. Hey, come on, bro. You got one more set. I'm like, I can't. He's like, hey, how's he gonna jump up VIP?
That nigga one hand gorilla himself up there. You know what I'm saying?
Never seen nothing like it, cuz.
Bro, that shit's crazy. So I mean, I think with like dedicating yourself to the process like that, and then also even with Grand National having these other entities that are also as obsessed with the art of it. Like, it's not just about if hella people listen to this. It's about leaving behind something that's art. Man. And I feel like when you do that, it becomes less about how much it sells, how much it, you know what I'm saying? Like, it becomes more about like, yo, somebody's gonna pick this up one day.
Yeah, that was the first conversation we had with that's the weekend we had whatever story. One of the stories I just told was the same weekend we came to play you his album.
Oh, we was at in LA. Yeah, we was in LA. Yeah, it was me, you, Erk, and Bedrock.
Yeah, we came. Oh, the Offset and Big shit was the night before we came to play you the record.
That's crazy.
That's what bro said when he walked in the studio. He's like, man, I want my kids to be proud of this, and I every beat was thinking about that. So we're in the, and goes back to the ego thing and what artists are carrying in these spaces. Man, my dad was in rehab at the time. Me and my sister just got a place like we were the first ones to move in Brooklyn Basin. Like, it was hella shit happening at the time. So my ego was fragile, if I'm being honest. And we're in the mastering part of his album. And the biggest record arguably the Guap Dad feature we got, and then the Raj and Jane feature were the biggest features we got for his record. We're mastering the record. We're not even mastering the Raj and Jane record. This nigga goes, I think I want to change the music in that. And I'm sitting at the board, and inside I'm dying. I'm like,
yes, we right there. Like,
we right there. But also, everything's worked up until this point.
Right.
Everything is worked. Bruh ain't said a word in the process.
Right.
And the little bit of resistance I'm having a reaction to, that don't have nothing to do with him.
Right.
That's some shit I got to work through. And thank God we have been in practice of it and reading and doing hella shit, because it was like, just trust the process. But it took 3 minutes, maybe, to just change the change.
To go back and, It
wasn't really no work. It was just more, I probably processed it internally longer than it actually took us to do the shit. You feel me? So there's been so many moments like that where you just been better off from having your partners around and taking advice. My manager now, his shorty roasted me the other day because we in the car debating about something. And I'm like, I've been doing this for so long, assuming I know everything. Now I ask these niggas, I don't know nothing. They be like, bro, you got to have an idea. It's like, no. I've been doing it by myself for so long and just running into a fucking brick wall. Now that I'm with some niggas and it's working, I'm hella just like, nigga, what do you think?
So you know what? Let me tell you something to that. So I told Slim and them this the other day, but so I was reading something, and it was talking about how Martin Scorsese's creative process, right? And so most directors, when they film a movie, they'll send it off to all these critics, and then they'll get the movies back, and they'll say, oh, we like it, oh, we don't like it, it's too long, too, just whatever, right? And so Martin Scorsese says, I'm not doing that. So he has 16 people. These are all friends. He says, I consider every one of these people a genius. Right. He says, and so when I send my movie out, I don't send it to anybody but this group of people. Right. And whatever they tell me to change, I change it. Right. I don't question it. I don't ask, because the people that I'm sending this to are Avatar Cameron,
James
Cameron, fucking
that's his partner. They a crew.
They're a crew.
It's a crew of them,
It's
bro.
a crew.
Yeah.
George Lucas.
Yeah.
He's like, these are the greatest minds in filmmaking. So when they send it back and say, hey, at an hour in, you got to change that. Yeah. I don't ask a question. I change it. Because what was the point of me sending this to them if I wasn't gonna trust
just to say you did
what they told me, just to say I did it?
Just to say you did,
right?
It's the ego again.
It's the ego shit. You. So now that you guys have this ecosystem where, another great story I heard was about Biggie's process and Junior Mafia. Biggie, I remember they was like, so how do you write? He said, man, I'm gonna be honest. I write my verse. I send the song around the room and it be done. Because when I send the song around, it's going through Lil' Kim, it's going through Jadakiss, it's going through all these amazing rappers. By the time I get the song back, the song's done. It's a second verse on it, it's a hook on it, and I don't got to do nothing else. I just rap my verse.
He was the master at like just doing whatever flow that the song needed to be.
Exactly.
He's a chameleon. He's a fucking Gemini. Like that. That's whatever it needed to be is what it's gonna be. And that was one of the first. I didn't have no discourse with him, but I was on Twitter one day just saying we're not just a rap group is what I was saying. Right. Will is Active took it as being combative, and it was like, nah, bro, you're missing it. Mm-hmm. We'll be whatever the fuck we gotta be, so niggas will stop playing these weird political games with us. And that's what I was back to the disingenuous thing about the round table. We was working on Deuce album. We call Rab. Rab, come in there and tell us what you don't like. Like, pick this shit apart. We're not hella sensitive like that, nigga. We're trying to make the best music possible.
Right.
You know, it's like we're open to feedback where you can collaborate with us. You can tell us what we don't like. Not soft niggas like that. So to keep painting this narrative like, man, them Grand National niggas be tripping. It's not true, bro. You clearly have never been in the lab with us.
Right.
We went all the way to LA to play you the record.
Right.
And took them notes and went back and addressed them.
Right.
Played it for Bedrock. Took them notes and addressed, bro.
My listening session, they got cards that say, what's your favorite, what you don't like.
Right, what you don't like about it.
It's a community thing, but it's also, I just trust the consumer enough to go, you know what? I fuck with Blood. I go to everything he do. Mm-hmm. So I'll take 1 ounce of advice. Maybe it's one thing that I need to change in there that somebody says, and I'm like, that's the thing I'm looking for.
Right.
And that's just how niggas grew up. We listen to the Dolphin at the store, in front of the store. He might got game for you. Right. Somebody walked by and said, a nigga, pure alcoholic. He said, yeah, he was talking to himself. Something.
Put that on
every blue moon. And
that
I
was
said,
the name of our album.
That's the name of the album that we should do. Yeah. I just heard somebody say that.
We went with
I'm inspired.
Yeah.
Let's go. Let's get it. Like, it come from anywhere.
Meta, Facebook, now Meta, they're a data company.
Yeah.
That's what they do. They seek data to figure out what they should invest in next.
Right.
The nigga had a whole department where they was just, hey, bro, the 4 of y'all just go do experiments for the week. What? Just go experiment. I don't give a fuck what the experiment is about. Go experiment and bring me the data back, and let's mine the data together of each of y'all of our experiments and see what we come up with.
Right.
There are companies all over the world doing that. And as an artist, you already doing something that's hella selfish and then going, listen to my song. Right. Why, nigga? It's 70,000 songs every day.
Yeah.
Go retool this. Go rethink about. Go reimagine how you think about this. And that's what was so fun and was so fresh about Grand National is that and that's why it worked and continues to work because that's where it was being made from. It's being made from a space of love for the culture based off of data we were getting back from the people.
Yeah.
Not some self-serving machine where it just was forcing. No, nigga, it's not that at all.
Everybody was scared. It was the pandemic. Everybody was in the house but us. We was doing shows. Everybody was scared. Niggas thought they was gonna die. People was losing their friends and family and shit. And my OG specifically told me, go outside. Build something outside. When everybody low, that's when you pop up. And
I feel like that was Tim House.
Inspired. Nah, definitely not Tim.
Shout out to Tim House.
He came later. But even that, see, we saw Tim outside during the pandemic, and he was quoting the lyrics. He said, hey, man, y'all, just so y'all know, this shit is getting me through.
Right.
That was the one of the biggest wins. He saw us at one of our we have our weekly meetings, and we just wanted to be outside one day. So, downtown Oakland, everybody had moved their restaurant outside. So we just sitting at a coffee shop outside, meeting the sun, bouncing off the windows, and Tim come up, hey, man, he rapping the lyrics to us. It's like, wow.
Like,
think
he's going to manage us?
Right. No, listen. So Tim, I had already seen it just because, I follow y'all. And, like that, I'd already seen it. But Tim was who really explained it to me. Right. Because we was in L.A., and, Tim is also just an amazing and just huge proponent of, I want to book people that I like, and I want to book people that are here and that are doing things in the Bay Area. He's doing High Road Day, and he's doing, the Town Week and all. Like, he's doing all kind of shit, right? And so we meeting a couple times because he's also working Rolling Loud. And I had a group that was on Rolling Loud that year. And so we went and had coffee, and I was like, hey, explain Grand National to me. And he was just like, it's perfect.
Shit.
That's what he said. It's verbatim. He says perfect. I was like, I'll say, what? He was like, it's perfect. He said, that's what it is. He's like, it's this. He's like, it's Erk, it's Mani, it's Deuce, it's rap, it's art, it's music, it's culture. He's like, it's perfect. And he didn't even have to explain it. I was like, damn, that's tight. Like just even hearing it like that is tight. You know what I mean? And so he's like, yeah, I'm just trying to do my part. And I'm like, I wish we had 100 more like you.
The shit we seen the first time we seen 1500 nothing.
Yeah.
The first time I went to Atlanta, hit the Patchworks and hit all them studios. The first time I seen that shit, when I went to LA.
He always asked me about you too.
For real?
Rance. Every time I see Lawrence. So 1500 nothing. Yeah. They just had their 1500 nothing day, brought Dre and Snoop out on stage and all the shit.
Great.
So
that was crazy.
Erk was one of the first, I'm not gonna say the first nigga, but one of the first niggas to like really be in a studio with them working and everything, right? Because I mean, I had knew them in LA, and Erk came down, and I was able to get him in 1500 and nothing, and so they still, bro, hey, what's up with your boy Erk? I'm like, oh shit, he back at the crib doing his thing. He like, man, that nigga was raw. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like they still ran every time.
That's the only difference.
Yeah, it is. No, for sure.
Because that's how you make the connection still. It's like the same shit. Nothing changed. Like
just out of sight, out of mind.
That's all it be.
Jane, when I went down to DJ for Jane she did a run of shows on weekend. It was me and Mars was the backline. And that's all we talked about. It was just like, he was connecting the dots, and he was like, "Wait, what? Irk, nigga?" Like it was, that shit happens
because it was Rance and Mars in the studio with this nigga. So it's like, you know, they like, bro, what? Like, I didn't even know y'all had niggas like this up there rapping like this. Like, you know what I'm saying?
They inspired me to go, shit. At some point, when the time feel right, I gotta call all the niggas I know that rap, that produce, that shoot videos. I gotta call everybody I know, so that way we can build what I seen. When I ran into Manny, I don't know whatever house this nigga was in, he was putting hella plugins on my laptop, but it took like 5 hours for the shit to download. He was in the house, and everybody in every room of this mansion was writing songs, producing, guitar player running the room, do this. I said, at some point, I'm doing this. You gotta build community. Like, so it's just the music business that I've seen with my own eyes has just inspired people to connect on the same path. I see him performing with a band. I'm like, hey, bro, that's what we need to do. So then 2 years later, we got a band. It's like, oh, no, okay, bro was doing this. I wanted to do this. I had a band over here. He had a band. We just love music, bro. Like, the shit be so simple. It don't be about nothing else. But can this shit get tight? Can we make this video look good? Can we make this music? Can we make an album? Can we shoot a movie? Can we? Like, we trying to
for real,
you know what I mean?
Can we pitch a show? Right? See?
Thought y'all was saying.
That's all they want to say.
Some say, wrap this shit up for this nigga to do this again, bro.
Wait. Before we go. What 2026? What? Tell me what's coming for Grand National. Whatever you can tell me, and also tell me what's coming individually for Kevin Allen Music, Irk the Jerk, and Mani Draper.
Man, new Grand National on the way. Shout out Zach. Everybody that just stayed down and believed. This shit was not easy, bro. We got a whole project with P we never got to put out. We got other music over here. Art, like it's just been one of those things, and it's like we finally got the masters back. And I was like, damn, bro, we did that. And to your point, like that intellectual mob shit, I think we finally found we figured that shit out, bro. I'm so excited for people to experience these records, but also like the story and the storytelling and the aesthetic around it. So shout out Gang, man. Pass and Deuce are working hard. Pass's solo record sounds fucking insane. Bro's back in the lab already with new shit. I don't like it's never gonna stop musically, but this year is like a real emphasis on business and on scaling, popping out and like just growing the brand intentionally is the biggest focus. So just popping out in Atlanta, LA, Toronto, like trying to just move around and really, really go collaborate.
That's the scale.
And be intentional as fuck about that, because you start to realize how much support we got out there individually, but collectively, like I'm being on tour with Raj, got to Texas and people remembered that we were on tour. They remembered me from being on tour with my crew. They're like, bro, where the gang at? Like that was one of the best feelings in the world for people to like remember that. And it felt like a lifetime ago, but impactful shit don't ever die, bro. So we just want to keep that going. Find a bag too. Like that's the important part. Like keep talking about that, intentional about the resources. Like it's shifting, right? Like thinking about it just music. It's tech. We in the tech business. And so thinking about it like that as a startup and trying to do like rounds of funding and the proof of concept. You said you've seen it. I've seen it
multiple times, but it's proof of concept here.
So that's leveraging that and just growing it, bro.
Yeah, pretty much sums it up. I'm just making more music and goddamn all the shit he said, because you know, we just gambling, shooting dice, and just seeing what hit. Yeah. And hoping niggas don't rob the dice game, man. Kind of feel like it. You know what else feel like?
For real, man. This is crazy, bro.
I'm playing. I'm not gonna do it no more.
Man, but you know, I want to say thank you to you brothers for pulling up tonight, man. It's so much insight, and I just really appreciate y'all brothers taking the time, you know what I'm saying, and just being a part of what we trying to build, and also helping us be a part of what you guys are trying to build. You know what I mean? So you know,
appreciate that,
man.
Man, what?
Saying Slowpoke was on here, and you know what I mean? Like, y'all doing good work when you bring.
Yeah. I feel like I wanna talk to the people that need to be talked. Like there's a demographic out here that I feel like there's just these amazing stories, and I don't want to go to the person that's just easily, oh yeah, if I put them on, it's gonna be because it was a lot of the people that was there.
Tell you the truth, we didn't really get into a lot of the deep shenanigans of it.
We didn't,
because we just got two completely different stories that
intersect.
You know what I mean? Intersecting and shit. Like I had a job at Costco. I worked with his pops.
Yeah,
man. Didn't know him at all. Like
that's
this
crazy.
Was years ago. I was fresh out of high school. This nigga was probably a little kid or something.
That's
like, you know
crazy.
What I'm saying?
Yeah, that's crazy.
But life don't give a fuck about none of that.
Right.
Boom. Like y'all gonna boo. You know what I mean? So
and it's already written. Like I feel like it was written for you guys to kind of intersect in the way that you know what I'm saying. Even you see the early signs of it by I worked for his pops, and you know what I'm saying. And it's like these things were gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? And it's crazy, but it's important because when you see what you guys are gonna create, it has to happen. It's, you know what I'm saying? It has to happen. You know what I mean? Man. Lightning and thunder, like, you know what I'm saying? It's like you hear one before you see the other, like, you know what I'm saying? And so it's crazy, man. So I think just watching you guys in the future is gonna be exciting, and I think that the Bay Area has a lot in store. And I just man, y'all niggas, man, don't be bandwagon niggas, man. Don't be trying to, like, you know what I'm saying, do what, you know. Don't be, come on, man. You know what I'm saying, man.
Somebody
you know what I'm saying? Support one of these niggas, man. You know what I'm saying? Man, it's the No Supervision podcast, man. We out.
No Supervision.
Thank you, bro.
Bruh, now.